Today I'm going to be showing you guys the exact necessary fundamentals and steps and requirements you guys need to successfully make money online making Fortnite maps, just like this game here called TikTok Pillars, which has amassed 29,000 players and it's already made a grand total of $350,000. This course is going to be the greatest video you ever see in Fortnite map making history. In this video, you're going to be needing to join the Discord, which is a community of like-minded people all making hundreds and thousands of dollars every single month online making Fortnite maps. And just for a special offer, everyone who joins this Discord in the link in the description for the next 24 hours will be given a pre-made successful map that they can literally just repost at the palm of their fingertips and make thousands of dollars a month. So what are you waiting for? Join the Discord in the link in the description. Without further ado, let's make you guys all rich online making Fortnite maps with this free course. Let's get right into it. Starting off with number one, which is your thumbnails. I see all of you guys have just terrible thumbnails inside of your game. So how do you actually make better thumbnails? Well, let me show you. So essentially right now, I'm going to walk you guys through the steps to make a successful thumbnail, and we're starting off with a box fights one right here. So firstly, what I want you guys to do is head on into the software Phototopia. Essentially, this is a photo editing software, pretty much identical like Photoshop, but it's way better, and I'll show you guys why in a second. All you guys have to do is just press new project, and you'll open up a 1280 by 720 image, and you guys can literally just search up whatever box fight background you have. I'm going to grab mine like so, just like this, and obviously I'm going to stretch mine out to fit the actual proportions because you don't want to have white borders around your thumbnail or nobody's going to click on it. All right, so now we have that, but this is what I like to do. So for all of you guys watching at home, get your thumbs ready. I want you guys to watch this carefully, okay? Because I know a lot of you guys make your thumbnails, right? Like I'll go to your guys' thumbnails. For example, this one right here, better music box PvP. This is a terrible thumbnail. Like the lighting inside of your guys' games are just very bad. So this is how you're going to fix it. So you're going to press Control J. So essentially that's going to duplicate the background layer, and you'll go ahead and go into filter. Obviously you can't see the right side of my screen because my webcam's covering it, but you'll go to filter and you'll press other, and you'll press color to alpha. And as you guys can see, this thumbnail is now a lot brighter, but I like to turn the opacity down just a little bit. So now we have this little before and after thing, and this is a lot more bright and vibrant. Does that make sense, guys? Now this is where you guys struggle a lot. None of you guys know how to make actual profitable and attractive icons inside of your box fight powered games. So right now I'm going to show you exactly what you can use. And the software is called Microsoft Bing AI. So you can just search up Bing AI just like this. And this is what I want you guys to do. So it's this software right here. Free image generation image creator for Bing. That's what you want to press. Not the top one, this one right here. And now it just says describe what you like. Okay. So obviously we're going to press join and create first. Sign in with a personal account. I'm not going to leak my information. So now that we're inside of the software, this is all you guys seriously have to do. Create me a circle image theme around skibbity toilet in Fortnite style who has red lightning. Watch this, guys. Ready? Like you just have to base it off of like stuff that you actually like care about. Like you're going to see really quickly here. You're going to see the images that I'm going to get. This is exactly what I did to get thousands and thousands of dollars generated, and now I'm passing it down to you. So here we have it. Obviously this icon picture is a little small. The quality isn't the craziest, right? But this is what I'm saying. You need good quality images inside of your box fights game. Does that make sense? I'm going to try it one more time really quickly because I want a better prompt. But this is the software that you guys want to be using. All right, so here we have this one. Obviously this is not the craziest image, right? But it's pretty high quality. So this is all we have to do, guys. Go inside of the right click and press copy image, and then go ahead into the software remove.bg. And then all you have to do is just press the link and copy and paste the image inside of it. You don't even have to download this one. You can just remove the background. Now we're going to have the nice image. Of course, guys, some of the stuff will be removed. So what you guys can do is just press restore here, and you can just hover over the stuff that you want restored, and it will be restored for you. So you don't lose any attribute of the thumbnail that you previously just had. Because as you guys can see now we have this nice PNG image. We have the lightning as well. Obviously it's not the craziest, right? But it's still an image nonetheless. Now this is where the fun stuff comes in. A lot of you guys ask, how do I add the glow on my YouTube thumbnails, on the powers? This is what you got to do. Right click on one of your images, and you'll open up this screen here, which is called layer style. All you have to do is press outer glow, put it onto screen 75. So the opacity, you'll have it on screen, the blend mode, 75%, spread to 200. Now we already have the glow forming, and the range is 50. So all you have to do is just select whatever color you want. Obviously we're going to have it as red because the background of this guy's image is red. And then you'll just keep pressing Control J, and essentially that will make it even more red for you. So this is how you have like abilities and powers inside of your games, but this is what I do to actually really spice things up. I'll go to image and adjustments, and I'll press shadows and highlights. And essentially this is going to make it way more vibrant and sharper on the eyes, as you guys can see. You can go to curves here and make it a lot more vibrant and brighter. I think you guys get the picture. Now with the text, obviously you want the Burbank CDK font, which is the original Fortnite font. So this is what you'll have to do. So you'll search up, I'm going to call this avatar box PvP. But first I need to resize the text here. So here we have it. Here's the text, okay? And obviously we're going to change this to yellow. What I like to do is actually search up the hex code of whatever the brightest color is. But obviously I know it by default now, so this is the brightest yellow, right? So this is pretty much what you want to do, guys. And then you'll have stroke here. And you can add your stroke to your images and your shadows and your drop shadows and all that good stuff. All right, so now we have your wicked thumbnail. I just told you how to handcraft and make. But without good marketing, the thumbnail is irrelevant. Just like a good game with a bad thumbnail. If nobody sees it and it's not attractive to click on, how are people going to see it in the first place? Well, that is where marketing comes in. And that is why I need to show you how to perfectly market your games and capitalize and make thousands of dollars a month. Let me show you. So if you guys go ahead and go onto TikTok and you just search up the typical Fortnite maps, you're going to see people promoting their games and getting millions and millions of views. But how do I do this myself? We're going to click on this game here called Really Easy XP Glitch. And as you guys can see, he's had 1.6 million views on this video, and he's literally just promoting an XP glitch inside of his game. And this video alone has probably brought him thousands and thousands of dollars in players inside of his game. game. This isn't even legit though. Guys, look at the screen. The XP does never go up this fast, bro. It never goes up this fast. This is the fake visual on side of the screen, which is kind of funny because a lot of people are doing that. Like this one here called Most Played Fortnite Map. I got Travis Scott from this map, 3.4 million views. Obviously this stuff is not legitimate, but it's funny, right? Because you think this is because of how many views it has, but it's not. And that's what people are doing. They're scamming other people with fake videos, fake glitches to get traction inside of their games. This video here has 14 million views. This guy has over 2.6 million followers, guys. That is a lot of followers. This guy's getting millions and millions of views just screwing people over and just promoting games. Isn't that crazy? So how can you guys do this yourselves? Not screw people over, but make effective marketing for your games that will actually capitalize and bring in a lot of traction and players. This is how you want to do it. So if you guys go ahead and go on side of this guy's video here called Fix Live, this guy is perfectly resembling what you guys want to be doing to actually market your games. You want to be authentic to the camera. You don't want to be not showing your face. And I know a lot of you guys struggle with building personal brands. You guys are awkward to the camera. You're insecure, shy, whatever, right? And I can understand that. A lot of you guys just want to do faceless. You don't want to be showing your guys' faces inside of the screen. So this is an alternative of what you guys can do. If you guys look here, this guy's a YouTube account. This guy has a Fortnite account called Nostalgia Focus. And he talks about Fortnite maps and OG Fortnite. And essentially this is an OG Fortnite map. Because look, if you go to the comments, it says, bro, this is Panville. So what you guys can be doing is promoting your games in a way that is not distasteful, but is also intriguing. And the ways that you do that is with authenticity. You make a game that you actually care about. I see so many ideas inside of the map making space. Like for example, you scroll through here, you see all these games and none of them are really unique and true to you. Like here we have Thanos and the diamond sword in Minecraft. Like this guy made over $50,000, $49,000 and the thumbnail isn't legitimate. There's no diamond sword in this game. There's no Thanos gauntlet. People are just screwing people over and this guy's made a grand total of $68,000 just doing that. And these are the exact same thumbnails and this one's made another 20K with 52,000 players. It's the exact same thing. The same thumbnail, the same title. It's seriously ridiculous and they're literally posted on the same day. Both of them hit home bar. Like there's so many shady stuff going on in the space and I trust you guys that you guys will do stuff from the heart. You guys do believe in yourselves, which is literally what Fort Mafia is. It's essentially a course, a free course for literally only $1 where essentially I will teach you and mentor and coach you and supply games and codes every single weekend so you guys can make thousands of dollars a month making games. It's inside of my Discord in the link in the description if you want to know more. But now let's get back to the video and teach you guys how to make more money with your games, including marketing, thumbnails, whatever. So this is what I want you guys to do because without good ideas, marketing and thumbnails are useless because if you don't have good ideas to create good marketing and you don't have good ideas to create good thumbnails, you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot. So this is my fundamentals and steps I'm passing down to you guys that will significantly help you. This is what I want you guys to do to get inside and make better ideas. So you guys want to go inside of ChatGPT and create this prompt right here. Fortnite map ideas. Create me some Fortnite map ideas that bring in and attract players. I like playing Skylanders as a kid. Can you create them? Can you create similar experiences that were fun and enjoying to me as a kid that got me excited? And now what it's going to do with this prompt that you guys can copy, it's going to base things that you enjoyed as a kid. Okay, so you guys can replace Skylanders with whatever you enjoyed to do as a kid, but it will show you stuff inside of your games that you thought were never even possible. Like it's limitless, guys. You guys are limitless. You guys can do whatever the hell you want inside of Fortnite UEFN and make whatever you want. Make whatever you want, guys. So seriously, with everything that I taught you today, you guys need to understand these core fundamentals. Do things with the heart. You want to be authentic to what you're doing. You want to have purpose and driving, motivating forces that propel you forward. And that for me is helping you guys, which is why I hope you guys enjoyed this video because I'm here to change your life. I want you guys to seriously make a lot of money. I'm going to make a lot of money. We're going to get rich together. That is my promise to you. This channel is not stopping. I'm going to make this the biggest hustle of all time. This will be the biggest 9 to 5. People will not be working jobs anymore. My goal is to make them start making Fortnite maps. My main purpose in life is to motivate and inspire others, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm so thankful to have you guys inside of the channel, man. Businesses and sponsorship, you can reach out down below. Click the last video on the screen. I love you guys a lot, man. Today I'm going to be teaching you the exact methods to make your first tycoon inside of Fortnite. I know a lot of you guys have been asking questions. How do I make a tycoon, Davey? Davey, you're just yapping in your videos. You're not teaching us how to actually make a tycoon. So today I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how to do so. Mind you, this tutorial is specific for beginners, so we're going to head into Creative 1.0. If you guys want verse code tutorials only for tycoons, you guys can let me know down in the comments. But for starters, today I'm going to show you guys how to actually make a tycoon in Creative 1.0. All right, guys, so we are inside of Creative. Okay, so what I want you guys to do is create a new island, XL Grid. Okay, it's right over here, XL Grid, flat island. I'm going to be calling this tycoon. Hit confirm, hit enter. Bam, we are ready to go. All right, guys, so what I want you guys to do is pull out your phone and head on into devices. What I want you guys to grab is the conditional button. Pretty much what this is, it grants you the items that you're trying to buy in the tycoon. So when you're leveling up in your systems and you unlock these perks, these rebirths, you're now allowed to actually purchase what you just earned for several hours playing the stupid ass tycoon. Sorry, don't want to roast your guys' tycoons, but this is honestly the best tutorial out there. So I want you guys to grab the conditional button, equip it, and we're good to go. I want you guys to just place it down. You guys can place it down wherever you want. Here is just nice. Now what I want you guys to grab is gold. This is traditionally what everyone uses. You can use custom items. If you guys want to learn that in a future tutorial, I can show you, but head on into consumables and type gold and equip it. Okay, and what I want you guys to do is drop it in here. The max stack is 500, so this is going to say 500. Okay, so whatever price point you actually want the currency to be when you're trying to buy something, what you're going to have to do is once you collect the gold, this is what I want you guys to do. Okay, so once you equip it, as you can see, gold is right here. And of course, as you can see, it's just instantly going in there. And we don't really want that. So this is what you can do to actually negate that and not actually have that a frequent occurrence. Okay? This is what you guys have to do. Equip. All right, so now we have it. Now we have the gold. What you guys actually want to do is drop the stack. However much gold you actually want to drop, that's how much it's going to cost. So the reason why the price was actually 500 is because that's how much I selected. So what we want to do is grab the conditional button again, right? Place it down. Put the gold in here. Watch. So now the gold is going to cost 14. Here we go. Now the item is 14 gold. Hopefully that clears up some confusion. Okay, so these are the exact settings that I want you guys to copy inside of your conditional button. Okay, so depending on what type of tycoon you're making, you can allow the interaction and the activating team to be on any. So if it's just a 100-player tycoon, that's not really a thing. But if let's just say you're making 100-player tycoon, then 100 people can actually activate this. For starters, most people just have a 4-player to 5-player to 8-player tycoon. So for this one, we're just going to have 2 players are allowed to access this button and grant their items. Okay, and these are all the settings that I want you guys to copy right now. All right, that's all you need is just pick whatever team you want people to play and interact with. All right, so now what I want you guys to do is grab the item granter. So head on into devices and search up item granter. It is right here. Equip it and place it as so. Okay, so now what I want you guys to do is put however much gold you want the person to be granted once they actually earn and unlock stuff. All right, so I'm just going to grab the 400 stack that I have here. And what I'm going to do is just drop it in here. Okay, so one of the most important settings actually in here is that you don't want it to clear your inventory when you're actually granted the gold to purchase what you want. All right, you don't want this at all. Okay, so have it on keep inventory, keep all. And of course, you don't want it to just grant items to the current team. You want it to grant all of the items. And now what I want you guys to do, this is where the magic happens. I want you guys to have it so they are granted on a timer. All right, so press on down below where it says grant on timer. Don't have that off, have it on. Okay, here's where you can actually change the seconds. And most people have 1-second intervals, so where they're constantly gaining gold, constantly getting traction to where it encourages longer playtime. So they're like, oh my god, I'm getting so close to unlock my favorite item and whatever. You want to have it on at 1 second, guys. Okay, now what I want you guys to do is head on into the item granter and go into functions and have grant item when receiving from the conditional button and have it like so. Okay, so on activated, have it like this. Since I had 2 buttons in this tutorial, I'm just gonna have them both activated. I'm not gonna use both, but grant item when receiving from conditional button on activated. Copy these, please. Okay, so now what I want to show you guys is how to actually purchase things. So like when I buy something, there's actually a pop-up inside of the game, cool visual effect that shows you that you've purchased something and it's all satisfactory to the people that are playing the game. All right, I know I'm yapping, but this is how you actually do it. Okay, so what I want you guys to grab, head on into the phone and grab the prop manipulator device. It's right here, nice and purple like Thanos' fist. Hit equip, grab that shit right now. All right, then what I want you guys to grab is any gallery of choice. You can grab whatever wall you want. Okay, so what I'm going to do is grab a wall that I see as so. Okay, so I'm just going to grab this. All right, so what we want to do is hit equip, and this is what I want you guys to do. So you can place it wherever you want, but I'm going to place it right here. I want you guys to place down any wall that you want. It can be whatever thing you actually want anyways. And I want you guys to have the prop manipulator right in the middle of the wall. Okay, so now what I want you guys to do is hop into the settings and I want you guys to have it start as hidden. So as you can see on the screen, it says start off hidden. We want it to start off hidden because we don't want people seeing the unlockables and what they can earn in the future right off the rip, because that's going to ruin playtime. If they see something that's unsatisfactory to them, they're like, man, screw this, right? But we want to build up hype. So what I want you guys to do is just turn this on. Okay, so we want it to start hidden when the game starts. We don't want people seeing everything. So now what I want you guys to do is show the props when receiving from the conditional button. So when I purchase this set item, the wall is going to spawn up and you're going to receive your awesome juicy rewards. All right, so hit conditional button and press on activated. I'm just going to do both of mine since I started this tutorial off with 2 buttons. It doesn't matter how many buttons you have. Each are going to activate each other if you have show props when receiving from conditional button on activated. All right, so hit OK. And now, my friends, what I want you guys to do is wait for the magic of truth. I want you guys to start the game and I want to show you guys that everything is now going to work. Okay, so now when I actually collect this gold, I'm going to grab the gold. And as you can see, every few seconds, I'm actually going to be gaining gold. Okay, so watch this. I'm going to buy it. And bam, the wall appears just like that. And I'm going to be gaining gold every single second. As you can see on the screen here, I don't know if it's covered out. I'm gaining gold every second, just like a normal tycoon. All right, so this is how you actually have buildings and props appear when you actually purchase something, like all of the popular tycoons that you see inside of Fortnite. If you think the tutorial's over, it is not, my friends. I want to show you guys what is popular right now inside of Fortnite. Okay, so I have a Discord and community where you can learn actually every single thing you need to know. You guys can connect with each other amongst yourselves with the most popular Fortnite people inside of UEFN. We're all just trying to motivate and inspire each other. I seriously want you guys to join the Discord. I wouldn't be here without you guys, man. You guys are seriously the reason why I do this stuff, man. I seriously live through you guys, bro. The positive feedback, the motivation, motivational messages that you guys send me of how I'm impacting you and how I'm bettering you is what motivates me and keeps encouraging me to do what I'm doing every day and help you guys. So I want you guys to go onto Fortnite GG with me together. I want you guys to see what is actually popular currently inside of Fortnite GG so you can get a better grasp of what's actually popular inside of Fortnite right now, because now that you're done the tutorial, my friend, that is just one piece of the puzzle. You don't want to waste your time making a tycoon if no one's going to play. Because this is why today I wanted to show you guys what's actually popular right now. We have a game called Skylands Tycoon by the Girls Games. It has had 5,000 players in the first 2 hours. It was literally made May 3rd, and it has made a whopping over $8,000, guys. And this company, this game studio, has made a lot of money, guys. It has made over $292,000. Type tycoons in the search bar and show you guys and give you guys some innovative ideas that you guys can do to actually be successful. Because now that you've already followed the tutorial, what's the next step? And you guys, the idea is the most important part. I'm currently working on a looks maxing tycoon because I have a sharp jawline myself. Now that's kind of cringe, but we obviously know that self-improvement is a popular space, and I want to motivate and inspire you guys with self-improvement and teaching you guys how to make money online with whatever I'm doing, right? Because it's kind of like a self-documentation of what I'm doing in life. And right now I'm focused on Fortnite Maps, business, trading, all of that good stuff. All right, so now I want to give you guys some sauce and some pointers on what you guys want to look out for when you're trying to come up with ideas that are actually going to be successful and like worthy of like actually making money. So we see all these tycoons here. We see Skyland, Star Trip, Mansion, Rapper, Weapon, YouTube, Game Dev, Killer, all of this stuff. Okay, so what I want you guys to do is really reflect. I don't know how old you guys are, but I really want you guys to reflect on deep memories that you guys have had when you were younger. A lot of it was based off of entertainment. Like I was watching a movie with my brother, or I was playing basketball, playing that. A lot of the trending things are wow factors that people have in their head. Like a mansion. Like I want to have a mansion one day, and I'm sure all of you guys will too. I don't think anyone really wants to shoot guns, but weapons are inside of Fortnite. You see where I'm going with this? Is that the following themes of the ideas are stuff that people did when they were a kid. So that is why I created Skylanders Box PvP and all of the trending #1 games that I've created myself. That is why I did it, because I had such a fun time playing the game. So the idea isn't always based off of what's trending. It's usually based off of a popular consensus that we've like all agreed upon throughout time, to be honest. I know you guys will figure it out. Like this is why I want you guys inside Fort Mafia, where I would literally coach you guys one-on-one and teach you guys the steps, exactly how to actually be successful in map making, bro. I know a lot of you guys are saying, hey, you're incredible because you've only made XYZ dollars, but I have a lot of knowledge that I can give you guys. I do. I promise you, and I seriously want to better you guys. I know for a fact I can. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for watching this video. Please drop a like and comment down below your suggestions of future videos you guys want to see. Let me know how I did on this video. Do you guys want to see more videos like this? Guys, please join the Discord. You can connect with like-minded people inside of the industry, inside of Fortnite, day trading, e-commerce. It doesn't matter what genre of business you are in. We're all trying to better ourselves collectively as a community. All right, I love you guys. Click the last 2 videos on the screen. It's been your boy Davey. I'm out. Peace. This is 46 minutes of brutally honest Fortnite map making advice that if I received when I was first starting out, I would be so much more knowledgeable making Fortnite maps and I'd make a lot more money. Throughout the entirety of this video, I'm seriously going to be laying down the exact core fundamentals and principles that you guys need to actually have success making money online with Fortnite maps. In this video, you're going to learn how to make a game, how to market a game, how to promote yourself, and how to actually make money and attract players inside of your games while I'm actually reacting to your games and giving you guys live pointers and strategies that you guys can actually use at home while you're watching this video to make more money online with your Fortnite maps. Trust me guys, I promise you, you're seriously going to want to stick around until the end of the video. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So the first game of ways to make money online, and the game that we're going to be reacting to, is by a fan of mine named King Creo. So if we click on the link here, it has netted around 350 maximum players in the last 30 days. It's made over $1,000. I definitely think this game has a lot of potential just by the looks of it. It looks pretty professional. And throughout the video, these are just some of the maps that you can make and ways to actually make money. But for right now, let's check out this game. All right, so we are loaded inside of King Creo's game, and by the looks of it, it looks very, very professional. We have the first person here, the health, the timed rewards, the background, the stretched res, the weapons, the songs and audios and musics. This is honestly amazing. We have Juice WRLD here, more Juice WRLD. Like this is really, really cool. Okay, so I'm actually gonna put one of these songs on. I'm gonna do the non-copyrighted one so I don't get copyrighted. Death Race for Love, bro, that's fire. That's actually so fire, bro. I'm not even kidding. Like this is actually a really, really cool game. Let's do the, obviously this isn't much different from the ones that I reacted to previously. There's definitely a lot of uniqueness to this. I'm not even kidding. There's a reason why this got to 1,000 players and made over $1,000. Let's go to the background. Bro, this is really, really cool, bro. Look at this. Wow, man. You seriously nailed this out of the park, bro. This is a really, really cool game, bro. I seriously rate this 10 out of 10, man. Like, it just looks appealing, bro. It's just visually cool, you know? And it sucks that there's, like, oversaturation with the market of this, so that's why it's kind of not really doing the craziest that it could be. But yeah, man, this game is seriously super cool, bro. Let's check out the next game. So the second game that we're going to be checking out is by a guy named Colonel called Medallion Pit. And if you guys look at the statistics here, he's netted around 7,000 players, and he's made over $11,000. And this game looks super professional. This guy actually hit me up before the game actually took off. I gave him some some tips and tricks, but all of the hard work was done himself. He made this game, and that's why we're going to be reacting to it, because as we can see by the statistics here. But without further ado, let's check out this game. All right, so we are inside of the medallion pit, and just by the looks of it, it looks really, really cool. So we have the text here. It kind of reminds me of the Fall Guys one. So we have the vault here for 60 minutes. We have the pizza. Oh, I should start the game. Let me do that. Okay, so the game started now. So we have the ranked, we have the vault, we have the shop, the item shop, and also down here, I guess there's timed rewards that you can see. This looks very, very fancy. Okay, so we have the item shop, what you can buy, and we have the medallions here that you can actually purchase, but we have to wait an amount of time. So can I actually just pick this up? Let's see. That is actually extremely, extremely cool. We have the icon here that says Zeus medallion, and these are timed rewards, so I actually can't walk into these unless we wait this amount of time to rack up the playtime. Very, very smart. We have the leaderboard coming soon. Where does this teleport me to? Nowhere. We have the press button. What does this button do? It shows us the rank and the player stats. Really, really cool. It shows us my rank, my KD. That's awesome, bro. With the medallion pit, OP items that you can use. We have the weapons here that you can actually choose from. Overall, this UI looks insanely, insanely cool. This is super clean, bro. Super clean. I can tell you put a lot of effort into this. We have the powers here, the abilities, the mythic and exotic vending machines. I don't see any spinning wheel. Oh, never mind. There's the spinning wheels, the mystery wheels. That is really, 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 really cool, bro. So we have the snipers. We have all of this here. So now let's go down below, just see what we can expect. So I do like the theme that you chose here, how you went with gold and white, because those are the themes of the medallions. And we have the build reset in 5 minutes. And I guess it's just a nice little free-for-all game. But overall, bro, this game is super, super cool. I actually want to respawn to the top and just talk about it one more time. So I'm going to respawn to the top. I just want to fully process everything. But overall, bro, this game is really, really cool. We have the like and favorite. We have the mod bench over here. I like these images here. I know you use this to free up storage and memory and stuff, so you didn't actually have the weapons on the floor, but the images are actually super cool. I like how it follows you around. Very cool detail, and I can see why this is doing really well. I rate this an 8 out of 10, bro. This is an amazing game. On to the next game. So the next game that we're going to be reacting to, and a game that you can actually make insane amount of money online with, is Only Up. So this person named Rilo, who's a fan of mine, created an English or Spanish Only Up. I want to react to this game because honestly, I have no idea what I'm expecting. It has netted over 400 players in the span of only a day of its release, and it's made over $200, which is fairly good for just the first day. So we're going to react to this game. Let's get right into it. All right, so we are inside of the English or Spanish Only Up. I seriously don't know what I'm expecting, but this is very satisfying to see. Racking up the playtime to make more money, a very smart idea, because Epic Games gives 40% of their monthly net revenue, around $250 million a month, to the top people in the space who are averaging the most players, which is why Rilo is doing this. And we have free Easter eggs. So if I collect this, what do I really gain here? We have the like and favorite stuff. Really, really cool. So English or Spanish? Wait to use the buttons. I don't really know English because I'm an English person. I don't really know what the meme is, but I think we just seriously just jump on these boxes and we just have some fun. I do like that you have XP here, because what that does for the players is it makes it feel like they have a challenge, like the next thing is satisfying, which is very good for playtime. Rilo, let us know what your playtime was on this game. Okay, so we're just going to jump across here. I don't think I can actually beat this game just today, because if you guys look up right now, there's a lot of obstacles to choose from, and obviously I don't have all the day in this world, but overall this is a really, really good game. I love the cash grab aspect of it. I love that like every single mile there's like some XP that you can grab, because that's just going to incentivize the players to actually want to play more. I actually suck at this, guys. I'm really, really bad, but guys, these are some of the games that actually make some really, really good money online, because first guy who actually made this game made over $6 million in the first month, which is honestly insane. I know that sounds crazy that I'm saying that, but I'm not even lying. He actually made an insane amount of money, so it looks like I can actually do some shortcuts here, which is cool. That's awesome. So overall, this game is really, really cool. I love the XP incentives. I love the whole aspect of it. This is why this game is doing really well in this first day. This game is a 9 out of 10. Seriously, enjoy it. Let me know if I should actually finish this game for a video. It's going to take me forever, but I will do it if this video gets like 50 likes. I don't know. But for now, let's get on to the next game. All right, so the next game that we're going to check out is by a fan of mine named Piper, called Sigma vs Alpha. Obviously, we know what this meme is. This game just got released today, and honestly, the thumbnail isn't that bad. It could have a little bit of adjusting and tweaks, but I don't know what to expect to this game, to be honest, because it's kind of a funny theme. But let's check it out and see. All right, so we are inside of the Sigma vs Alpha red vs blue, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't really see any Sigma theme things here. It looks really cool. It looks very awesome, but I don't really see any Sigma things here. Like, where's the Andrew Tate music? Where's the clips of him saying, "You're broke, you're poor"? Like, I don't really see any, unless this is an alpha male. I don't really know, but you know, this is just like a traditional awesome red vs blue game. We have everything here pretty self-explanatory. Like, the game is just a red vs. Oh, there, never mind. So we have Andrew Tate here, and we have the Sigma guy right here. Dude, that is super, super awesome. That is super cool. Who do you prefer in the comments, the alpha or the Sigma? What you could have done is make the text a little bit more seeable. You could have made this black. You should have made these black instead. I know you tried to go red versus blue, but pretty much it's just a copy of the typical gamer super red versus blue. But this is, I love the statues here, bro. Awesome game. For that, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10, bro. Let's go, baby. Sigma versus alpha, bro. Which one do you guys prefer? Let's react to the next game. So the next game that we're gonna react to is by a fan of mine and a friend of mine named Adam, and it is called Specky Ranked Season 3 Update. I don't know what to expect. The thumbnail is fairly actually good. I would add a glow and a drop shadow behind all of these elements. I do like that you had the ranks here simulate the glow behind it, which is very, very cool. But we're gonna check it out here. How many players did you average? So 125 players and around a $300 made. I like the video here. I don't know if you made this yourself, but this looks super, super professional. Honestly, I just want to check out this game. Let's get right into it. All right, so we are inside of this Specky rank. I do like what I'm seeing on my screen right now, where it shows you what's happening in the update and what's been added, and there's a side panel of like UI. This is really, whoa, bro. Dude, this is phenomenal. How does this only have 125 players, bro? So we have the ranked rewards like the battle pass. Okay. Dude, like this is like, what am I looking at right now, bro? Like this is such a cool game. Playtime rewards, come back later. How is this only have that little players? Okay, so if Specky is your name and the brand that you're trying to go for, you have to get rid of the name then, because that might be the reason why it's not doing good. It's because who the hell is Specky, you know? Like who is that? So we walk in here. Bro, this is a really, really cool game, bro. How is this not have more players? Guys, go play this game, bro. I mean, the ranked at the top left could be a little bit better. It could be like centered right where the health bar is, but bro, this is a really, really polished game, man. Really, really good. I'm just baffled on how this game doesn't have as many players as it should. So how do I actually get back now? Let's see. Do I just build all the way up there, or can I just like respawn? But seriously, guys, like this is an insane game, bro. Kind of astonished right now. Bro, this is a 10 out of 10, bro. This is a 10 out of 10. On to the next game. Guys, the video is not over yet. I have something so deeply passionate I want to talk to you guys all with. I have a software releasing this month called Versify.io, which will revolutionize the Fortnite map making space forever. All of the games that you guys have seen in this video and all of the videos that I've made will be so much more simplified and easier to dominate the Fortnite space and make you even more money with our software. This software is going to allow us to make games out of thin air with verse code, create new innovation, drive your fantasies and desires to life, and bring any ideas imaginable that you can think of. The waitlist is available right now. The website is in the link in the description. Guys, I please can't stress this enough. Please join the waitlist where you can learn all of the information based on Versify here, because this software is going to change the space. Me and my partner Gabby worked so hard on it for the past 6 months, and it would mean the world to us if you guys could please join the Discord and check it out, as well as connect with like-minded people in my Discord and join my Discord down below and click the next videos on the screen that you're seeing right now. Seriously, guys, let me know if you enjoyed this video. I seriously love you guys all. I'll catch you guys in the next video. It's been your boy Davey. I'm out. Peace. Fortnite Maps are making my subscribers millionaires. So today, I'm going to be reacting to your games, giving you tips and tricks on how you can do better. Make sure to stick around until the end of the video, because who knows if I reacted to you or not. If you guys want to be in the next video where I react to your games, click the link in the description and join the Discord, and follow for more if you enjoy this type of content. But without further ado, let's get right into it. So the first game that we're going to check out is OG One-Shot Gun Game. By the looks of it, this thumbnail is very promising. I do like the colors. It's very vibrant, very attractive. From the start of it, you posted this game around a month ago, and it's only averaged around 1,000 players. So is this a stolen thumbnail? I don't know. But you've only made over $111, but this game looks like it has a lot of potential. So let's go check it out. All right, so we are inside of OG One-Shot Gun Game, and by the looks of it, this game looks honestly pretty cool. I do like the Coliseum stuff here. Like around the map, you have a little circle oval thing, like kind of like we're in like a maze runner thing. Like we have to escape and we have to fight our victims. And mini live event in 5 minutes. I don't really know what that does. I won't be there to test it out, but this game is fairly good. But at the start of the game, I actually just randomly just spawned in, and that could be super disengaging for a lot of players. Like you can't really even wait for your friends to join. It just automatically puts you in. I do like this here. This is the OG season 4 superhero season motel. This is honestly super, super cool. So if I go down here, okay, there's nothing down here. Like if you put a cave down here, I guarantee you would boost the playtime, bro. Overall, this game is not terrible. It's just, it's not really spacious. Like there's not really much going around. We have the kill streaks here. We have the mini game live event. We have the rocket here. So is this rocket gonna shoot off? That'd be pretty cool. Like I just think if you made the game bigger, like overall, it looks like a fun concept. But the reason that it didn't do well is because of the stuff at the start of it. Like it instantly just puts you in. So if people just spawn in with 0 players, they're not even gonna even bother playing it because they're already spawned with 0 players, you know? But like this game, it looks cool. It actually looks good, you know, but it just didn't perform well. So I would definitely release an update for this game. I'm gonna rate this seriously an 8 out of 10 because it looks good. But overall, man, keep it up. Release an update to this game. I wish you the best. I hope this game actually performs well. On to the next game. The next game that we're gonna check out is by a fan of mine named AutoBit Solo Sweaty Scrims Rank V2. I'm assuming you updated the game and then you called it V2. But overall, it's averaged 80 players and it's made thus far $95. Not the greatest, not the best, but let's give it a fair shot. Give it a fair rating. Let's see what this game has in store. All right, so we are inside of the Solo Sweaty Zone Wars, and honestly, bro, it's just a Zone Wars game. And you can see the TNT here. You can literally see the bombs that are supposed to destroy the build and reset. You know, like I can see why this game didn't really do anything. Like it's outdated, you know? And when you're starting making games, of course, you're gonna make games that are just, you know, basic at the start, but then when you advance and get better, you're gonna have more and more polished games. But you also spawn way too high to the ground. I mean, like if I were to just fall off and die here, obviously I'm gonna die, and I don't even die. Okay, never mind. So off the bat, I can just see why this game is just not doing good. Like it's just kind of lazy. There's nothing really even special about it. I'm not trying to diss the game. It's just not really sweaty at all, you know? I don't know why we have these here, these slap juices that we can shoot. Okay, so it gives you the nitro stuff. All right, that's cool. But overall, man, I mean, it's just a Zone Wars game. Like we've had Peace Control games, we've had all the games that are way more advanced than this. AutoBit, no offense to your game, but you're gonna get better and better. We talked in DMs and you had a game called Chain Together, which is now actually averaging thousands of players. You had the idea first before the guy. And if you actually use your innovation, because I know you're a very smart person, you're gonna have amazing games and amazing ideas that are actually gonna be successful. But this game is not the best, but who cares, man? plan, use it as motivation. You're going to do so much better in the future. I'd rate this game a 6 out of 10. On to the next game. Okay, so the next game that we're going to check out is called Glitch Red vs. Blue. I don't really know what to expect, but this is by a fan of mine named Mega Dragon here, and it was published on May 17th, and it has amassed over 281 players, and it's made over $226. The video looks very promising and cool. Let's go check it out. All right, so we're inside of Glitch Red vs. Blue here, and honestly, it's definitely a cool concept. I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of sound effects on my screen. I do like the unranked thing that you have here, and the vending machines. I'm not gonna lie, it's a cool concept, and if I go into these portals here, you teleport and you spawn around here, and we have guardians here. I don't really know what these guys are here for. It looks like this is like a teams Red vs. Blue game, and we have animals here. I don't know why there's really animals here, but oh, I understand what it is. It's a glitched Red vs. Blue, so where we have like random things happening inside the match. I just think that the game is a little dark. Kind of reminds me of like I'm inside a virtual code or something, you know? I do believe that the game could just look a little better. If this was actually more bright and vibrant, this would do wonders. Like a glitched Red vs. Blue could do fairly well, and the game is not called Glitch Red vs. Blue on Fortnite. It's just called Glitch. So having it called Glitch Red vs. Blue could do a lot of wonders for you. And of course, this just spawns you up to the top. Very, very interesting and impressive. I just feel like the game could be a lot brighter, and we have the vault here. This is pretty cool, you know? It's awesome. I just think the game just needs to look cooler. It doesn't need to be all dark and grimy, and we have a Glitch Red vs. Blue concept is honestly insane. This is a good concept, bro. Like, this is actually cool. The game just can just look more appealing. It could just look a lot better. Please copy Super Red vs. Blue, typical gamers game, and innovate and ideate off of what he's doing. I'd rate this game seriously an 8 out of 10 because the concept is there. It just needs to look better, and bam, the game's gonna thrive and be successful. I promise you. But I do like the concept of this game. On to the next game. All right, so the next game that we're gonna check out is by Flows called Escape the Restaurant. I'm not gonna lie, the thumbnail is garbage. The thumbnail is not good at all. Maybe it's like a little meme that I'm not a part of, but it averaged 1,000 players, and it's literally made over $4,000, which is insane for a thumbnail that's as bad as this. No offense. Honestly, don't know what to expect. Let's go check out this game. All right, so we're inside of Escape the Restaurant here, and honestly, by the looks of it, I don't really know what I'm looking at here. We have go through this door. Okay, I mean, the text could be a lot better. Not gonna lie. I know you used a billboard here, but the text could be a lot better. So what door do I go through? Do I go through this door? All right, let's see. So I just walk through the door. There's no animation at all. I mean, it looks pretty childish. Okay, so we walk through the door here, and I just die for no reason. How does that even make any sense? So it looks like it's an escape room, maybe? So I don't understand why I'm dying. Am I dumb? I'm very confused here. What do I have to do here? Do I just walk over to this side? Like, how am I supposed to escape the restaurant if there's really nothing I can do, you know? Like, if I can't even walk past here, how am I gonna die? Can I jump over here? How am I supposed to escape this restaurant, guys? What am I supposed to do? I don't really understand how I'm supposed to escape this restaurant. Oh, so you can jump across here. So I guess I can just jump across here. Okay, so I collect this token here. I guess that's a checkpoint. Did these kill me? Okay, I don't understand why those kill me. Those literally look like French fries. They honestly should not be killing me. But overall, I guess okay, well, honestly, bro, this game's cool. It's fun. I can see why it averaged 1,000 players, but the thumbnail is terrible. I know you did not try at all. You just got lucky with a tab, but if I die one more time here, I'm just gonna react to the next game. But honestly, this game is not bad. I just have to jump across here, you know, and just vibe and have some fun. But yeah, man, I'd say this game is pretty good. I'd rate it like a 5 out of 10. I'd create an update for it, or make a second version where, you know, you have more obstacles and it's more enticing and it's more cooler. But yeah, man, on to the next game. So the next game that we're gonna check out is by a fan of mine named O'Reilly called Agent Tycoon. I'm not gonna lie, the thumbnail is really good. I think he made that by a designer called Akito Media. The thumbnail is honestly really, really good, and it's averaged over 373 players, and it's made over $500. Honestly, this game might be super fun. Let's go check it out. All right, so we're inside of the Agent Tycoon. We are about to start this thing up and check it out for all of its glory. So far, from what I can see, it looks very, very promising. Game starts in 3 minutes, and we have the money on the screen, the rebirths, the music. I'm actually gonna turn this off, so thankfully we can actually just turn it off. We have the like and favorite here. Honestly, super convincing. I guess pretty much you just claim your tycoon, I'd say. So I guess we just walk over here and we just claim our tycoon. Okay, so honestly, this is super ugly. Did you just stack a whole bunch of walls over here and just on top of each other? That doesn't really look like a civilian city, you know? Okay, so we just claim our tycoon, and now we have weapons here, and now we can claim our gift boxes. That's cool. You know, we have a little UI here. Awesome, awesome. Random event starts in 5 minutes. So this is free, so we claim this, and now we have a dropper here, and we have these little minions here. That's honestly super cool. So you made the zombies, these little henchmen here, and I guess these guys attack you, I'd say? No, so they don't attack me at all, actually. Maybe they do? I don't really know, but it seems like they don't really attack you. But I would say that this game is pretty cool. Do I have any money? I have $150, so we're gonna buy a rug. We're gonna buy this here. We're gonna buy this money box. Awesome. So when we pickaxe this, I guess we get money. So where's the agent part, though? Like, what am I doing here? Am I just killing these guys undetectively? You know, am I just like vibing around the city, like Batman, like Bruce Wayne? Like, what else do we got here? We have the 2 moons here. Honestly, these mountains here are super ugly, bro. Like, they remind me of like rice crackers, bro. Like, they're just so garbage. Sorry, but like overall, I'd say the game is cool. But there's not much like interactivity with all of these tycoons. It's usually kind of the same thing. Like, why not add more innovation to it? Like with more UI customization. Also, like right here, I can literally look under the map, bro. I bet you I can like slide under here somehow. Probably some glitches where I can slide under there. You just slapped a prefab on here. I mean, we have this here. That's cool. You know, we can kill the bad guys. That's nice. We have Midas here. That's cool. You know, we got the bosses here. That's awesome. But overall, I would say this game is pretty cool. And is this like stuff that we can't get crafts here? What is this? So I guess this is, I don't know what this is, but you could have made this like not just like a green green screen, you know? You could have made this like water or symmetrical. It just doesn't really look like grass. But overall, I'd say it's a decent, cool game. I definitely rate it a 7 out of 10. I would just fix up this stuff here and just add more professionalism to it, like clean up the UI, make it look more attractive, you know? But yeah, man, on to the next game. Without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to make more reactions or potentially react to your game, join my Discord down below where we can connect with like-minded people inside of the map space, in self-improvement, all trying to better themselves, and comment down your thoughts below on what types of videos you'd like to see me make. Versify is releasing literally this weekend. Can't wait to show you guys what we have in store. Hope you guys have an amazing day ahead. Click the last video on the screen. I'm out. Peace. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how my fans and viewers of mine are making millions of dollars a month online, monthly, making Fortnite maps. And of course, while I'm doing this, I'm going to be reacting to your games, giving you critiques on how you can do better. Make sure to stick around until the end because who knows if I reacted to you or not. And I even have a secret bonus at the end of the video. If you guys want to be in the next video where I react to your games, join the Discord in the link in the description. Let's get right into it. So the first game that we have here is by a person in my Discord named Ryger. No, I did not make this game, but if we take a look at the players that he amassed 74,000 players and has netted over $54,000 total in the span of only 12 days. This is honestly insane. And the fact that, you know, even though I didn't help him and he did this himself willingly because he has the skills and resources to, the fact that I have a community of people where I can motivate and inspire them is honestly insane. So we're going to check out this game. All right. So we are inside of the one-shot game here. This is by Ryger, guy in my Discord. And this looks really, really good. I'm not even going to lie. Like the fact that you made this in 3 days as well is what you said is honestly insane. You definitely deserve the success. We're about to load in here, but the gift box, everything looks super polished, very professional, but we're going to load in here and just see how it all looks. So game starts in 3 seconds. All right, cool. Okay, so sniper one shot. So it looks like you actually just grab your stuff. Can I jump off of here? No, because I've never really played one shot. So this looks cool. I really like this room. This looks really, really spectacular. And we have the powers here. That's cool. It's nice. That's cool. We have your Twitter here. Very professional. This is really cool too. I like the matchmaking portal. Let's go into the portal here and just take a look. Okay, so just tilted towers with a preset. This is pretty cool though. Okay, so the fact that you made this in the span of 3 days is honestly insane. Where does this take me? I can tell what's ticket, bro. Like this is actually a fun game, bro. This is really, really cool. You have the whole like island here, you know, and you have the floating island here as well. That might just be for aesthetic. I don't know if I can actually get up there. This is very, very well made, bro. I really do. It reminds me of the Fortnite Reload right now. And if I'm just looking around here, the scenery, I can definitely see why this did good financially. And you're pretty much set for life, bro. Like I believe you'll make at least $500,000 off of this game. Not even kidding. Keep it up, brother. This is an awesome game. I'm guessing this is the spawn island over here. I rate this a 8 out of 10, man. So keep it up, brother. Let's react to the next game. All right, so the next game that we're going to be reacting to is called Ranked 1v1s by a guy named Zenex. So we look at the player count. We have 30 players in the span of a month. Not too bad, but as we know, people are making millions in dollars and hundreds of thousands of dollars monthly making games, which is honestly kind of insane. So we go to the revenue here. Not terrible, $210. Not the worst for someone who's just starting out trying to make a living making math. Okay, so we're going to check out this game here. I do enjoy the thumbnail. It's actually fairly good. I would brighten it just a little bit. Like it looks like you tried to use an AI filter on the hands and it kind of blurred it out. So I would definitely polish up the thumbnail by adding more brightness and vibrance and also sharpening the eyes as well. But we're going to check out this game here. Let's get right into it. All right, so we are inside of the ranked 1v1s here and we're just going to test it out and just see how everything looks. Off the bat, the game could look a lot better. I'm not going to lie. So first thing is the text here. It's really stretched out. It needs to be just stretched out, just widened just a little bit so it's more appealing to the eyes. Also, we can get rid of the stroke here. It's not the greatest, but overall, it's not terrible, but the text here is just not the greatest, bro. If I'm also looking at these, like obviously these buttons work and stuff, right? But even if like I was just paying attention, like it's just not appealing to the eyes. In game mode. Okay, so this would be with Storm and stuff. That's cool. Really cool. But all I'm looking at here is just like the text here. Like it just doesn't look like visually appealing. And where is the ranked 1v1s part? I don't really see any ranks in this. So it's called ranked. Okay, so I actually see it on the bottom right here. Never mind. It's covering my webcam. The reason why this isn't performing well at all is because the market for ranked is kind of oversaturated because there's no innovation. I don't believe saturation is a thing. I believe that saturation occurs with the complacency of ideas. That is what saturation is. That is my definition. The complacency of ideas. But the way that you can actually improve this game is by fixing up the text and actually polishing it. Like there's games out here that are 1v1 games that are mildly better than these ones. And I think you know down and deeply in your heart why this game has not done good. It's done decent, right? But it's obviously not what you're wanting. You want to make millions of dollars like the top people in the space are. So overall, I would rate this game around like a 6 out of 10. Not the worst, not the greatest, but it definitely needs some fine tuning and adjusting. Let's get right into the next game. Okay, so the next game that we're going to be checking out is a horror game called Don't Sleep. I don't know what I'm expecting here, but it has peaked amassed 33 players and has netted over $36. Obviously, that's not good at all. Pretty terrible, but this is the start of something special. So we're going to check out this game. I do enjoy the thumbnail. It is fairly good. good. It reminds me of Pennywise, the It movie with the clown. We're gonna check out this game here. Let's see what we can expect. All right, so we are inside of the game called Don't Sleep, and it looks really cool actually. Is that supposed to be me right here? Is that me as the cat, bro? Is that me? Better not be. But okay, so this looks it's all pixelated and stuff. It's all blocky. I don't really like jump scares, but I guess to start this game we have to go to sleep. All right. Did you close the door? Yes. Okay. Who the hell is walking? Holy fuck! Holy shit. Holy shit, dude. All right, bro. That's an awesome game. I'm not gonna get jump scared anymore. Yeah, I'm out of here, bro. This was an awesome game, guys. Please go play it. On to the next game, guys. All right. So the next game that we have here, my friends, is a crazy 1v1 music game. It's a 1v1 game, but this is how Zenext could actually take notes and do better as well. So let's go take a look here. So it's peaked 269 players, and it is made over $200. Not the best, not the worst. Pretty good for a game that is just starting out. And as you guys see in the video here, it looks very cool. So let's see what we can expect. I do think the thumbnail is very good. Let's see if there's anything I can critique. All right, so we are inside of the crazy 1v1 game. And by the looks of it, I have no clue why this game did not do as good as the one that someone else in my server made, that it's made over 40,000. This is honestly really cool. Okay, so for Zenext, like, do you not understand why this game is performing better than your game? Like, just look at it. And we have FOV here, where we can change our FOV. And we also have the game speed as well. And we have music, and you can actually just pause it whenever you want. And we also have first person as well. Like, this is just proof why this game is actually doing well. Like, this is a cool ass game, bro. Not even kidding. Okay, like, there's so many lucrative things you can do here. So I'm gonna turn the first person off. We're gonna have 200 health. Any juice world on here? I don't think so. But yeah, man, like, this game's awesome. We have your social medias here. We have the matchmaking portal. This game definitely deserves another spotlight. I would definitely update this game, bro. Like, this is really cool. Like, this is just a clean 1v1 game, you know? There's a reason why this is performing well. It definitely deserves more popularity. No critiques on this, actually. None at all. Like, it's just a cool game, you know? Like, I like the galaxy here. Really cool detail. I rate this 9 out of 10, bro. Keep it up. Okay, so the next game that we're going to check out is a game by a fan of mine named Stefan called Shipment FFA. Let's go take a look. So it has peaked 80 players and it is made over $112. Not too bad when you're just starting out. The thumbnail is pretty good. I rate it. It's a good thumbnail, but let's see what we can expect. Okay, so we are inside of the Shipment FFA game. We are going to just start this game up and just test to see and see how it looks. Okay, so we have a little cinematic here. Whoa, this is actually really cool for an FFA game. So it's a free-for-all game with players, right? But the thing though is that why do we have a cinematic in it? I mean, it's not terrible. The music might be copyrighted, but I'll just talk over it. But it's like a cargo game. If you guys ever played Pixel Gun 3D, this is a game that it reminds me of. It was like a Minecraft 2D block shooter. It was a really fun game. I literally played that game as a childhood. The Stormhammer was so broken. The Fire Blaster, like, dude, the game was so fun. We had Exotic Gaming do it. Like, it was a really cool game. But like, this game is honestly really cool. I do think that this game is you know, it's not the most spacious, but overall with what it is, it's definitely a viable game. You know, it's done fairly well, I would say. It's just a nice shipment game, but I would definitely make it bigger. All right. So the next game that I want to talk about isn't really even a game, but it can make games out of thin air, and it's called Versify, an AI software that will revolutionize the UEFN and Fortnite space. This is going to change the world. Let me show you some use cases. So pretty much what I can do is create games out of thin air. Watch this. Give me some powers that summon fire, whatever you want to call it. You're going to be able to build games with this software and solve all of your coding errors and mistakes in seconds, guys. As you guys can see on the screen here, it's going to give you a sample of firepower script that is fully functional and working. This is going to change the space as we know it. The waitlist is available right now. You guys can actually literally just click the link in the description, join the Discords, and join the Versify Discord. What are you waiting for? You guys can sign up literally today, because if you go actually on Fortnite GG right now, people are making thousands and thousands of dollars every single hour, guys. For example, Fast Food Prop Hunt has already made over $20,000 literally today, guys. That is insane. People are making millions of dollars a month making maps, guys. If you guys seriously want to get serious with map making and make millions of dollars a month and just help out your friends, help out your parents, retire your parents, because I have to make it this year. We have to make it this year. We can win together. We can literally get rich together as a community, as one. I seriously just want to motivate and inspire people. The motivational videos are coming back on my main channel. Essentially not this one, but I seriously advise you guys to join the Discord so we can connect with each other. At the end of the day, I'm only here to make an impact, sell my software that I'm creating with my partner Gabby, and seriously just revolutionize the world, bring my ideas to life. I seriously just want to motivate and inspire other people. So without further ado, hope you guys have an amazing day. Click the last video on the screen. Businesses and sponsorships, you can reach out down below. Follow all of my social medias, guys. It's been your boy Davy Gang, Davy Skill, Davy. I'm out. Peace. Today, I'm going to be showing you exactly how much money I actually make online making Fortnite maps, while also reacting to your games, giving you tips and tricks on how you can do better. Make sure to stick around until the end, because who knows if I reacted to your game or not. If you guys want to be in the next video where I react to your game, click the link in the description and join the Discord. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So the first game that we're going to react to is by a fan of mine named Unblast, called Super Powered Red vs. Blue. And by the looks of the thumbnail, it is fairly good. I'm pretty sure you made this with AI, but these guys are just not looking at the thumbnail, and these weapons are outdated, bro. That is something something that you definitely need to change, or this game is not going to do well. And you can see by the performance on why it actually only has 120 players, and it's made only over $124. But overall, let's check out this game. All right, so we're inside of Unblast Superpower Red vs. Blue, and by the look of it, I do like the way that it actually looks here, but this is way too small, bro. This door right here is way too small to get into the launch pad here. What does this actually take me to? So it just launches me down here. All right, pretty cool. And then I go right to the turrets. Honestly, bro, you could have added like speed bumps here so it's a little bit faster, because nobody really wants to fly. And you can't even, there's no glider redeploy either. Why is there no glider redeploy? And text is not really good either. Kind of reminds me of like a Nintendo Switch, but I do like the concept of it. Like, it actually looks cool. Like, this is like a unique concept for Red vs. Blue that I've actually really never seen. There's really nothing happening here, you know? Like, it's kind of just like an open fight, and it's way too big. And where are the superpowers? I don't see really any superpowers at all. We come down here and we have light, 500 health. Okay, so the reason why this game is not doing good at all is because there's no imagery for the powers at all. Like, it's just like basic. Like, you did this with a billboard here, and like there's nothing special about it. I'm sorry, bro. Like, everything's just way too big and massive. Like, nobody wants to walk all the way down here just for some powers. And there's no label that there's powers down here either. And also, this timer doesn't even blend well with this. It matches the white here, which is kind of makes it kind of see-through, so you can't really see it with everything else here as well. And like, let's just come all the way back up here. Where does this take me? So I guess there's just one room here, just a turret room. There's in a third room, but we have the weapon benches here. Like, there's just no labeling of like what's what, you know? And you could have had weapons actually on the walls instead of just PNGs. We have explosives here. You could definitely change this a lot. Build reset, that's okay. That's pretty mid. So where does this take us though? Okay, so we have a huge grind rail here. So it takes us all the way around here, all the way up here, all the way across, all the way up, all the way to here. Honestly, that was a fun experience. That was pretty cool. Is there anything up here? I can mantle up here, I think. But I mean, overall, this game's like okay. I mean, like, it's just, I mean, it sure looks cool, but like, I can see you didn't really try in terms of the aesthetics of it. But overall, man, I rate this game a 5 out of 10. Let's check out the next game. So the next game that we're gonna check out is by a fan of mine named That Dude George, called Recorded First Person FPS. And honestly, the thumbnail looks not the greatest, but from what I can see, I'm really into first person games. And honestly, you didn't really make the most amount of players here. You didn't really make a lot of money, but I'm gonna give you the luck of the doubt here, and we're gonna test out this game and see what we can expect. Okay, so we are inside of Recorded FPS, and on the top of the screen, the map code is way too small. Nobody is going to be reading that. That's as small as Hank Pym's Ant-Man. Like, you can't even see what's even there on the top of the screen. Also, where are my weapons at? Like, I don't really even know what I'm doing here. I mean, I like how everything looks all grainy, like you're in a recording session, but overall, like, honestly don't know what the objective of this game is. I don't really know what I'm doing. The first person is just obnoxious, to be honest. Like, it's not really, like, especially if you have a pickaxe out, like, it's just kind of obnoxious to, like, look at, and I don't really know what we're supposed to be really doing here, so I can see why this game is doing very badly. Like, I just don't really know what I'm looking at, you know? Like, I just chuck these here, like, I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing. And I could still go to first person. When I throw something, I'm back in first person, so maybe you can fix that. I know you're using the orbit camera tool. There's 100 rounds of this too. I don't know anyone who would be playing 100 rounds of this, but overall, man, I rate this game like a 4 out of 10. Nothing really special here. I definitely make like a gun game version to this, because it could definitely do a lot better. But yeah, man, let's check out the next game. So the next game that we're gonna check out is by a fan of mine named ZNQ, called Survival Drive Skill Test. And this game looks very promising, because when I look at the thumbnail, very prideful colors, very bright and vibrant, and we have the fish sticks here and the question mark. I'm intrigued. Where is that question mark leading us to? But overall, this game's averaged around 800 players. Honestly, the text here is terrible. I'm sorry, ZNQ, text is not good. And it's made over $200, which is okay. But honestly, in the bio, you have super fun skill tests, and I'm ready to see if I have the skills, man. I'm excited to check this game out. Alright, so we're inside of the prideful racing colored car game, and honestly, from the top of it, I like what I'm seeing here. Very, very transparent. So do we just collect this coin? Wait, what? How do we win this game? Use the remote device to respond. Oh shit, okay. So I guess we just race around here and we have a vault with gold coins. I guess those give XP. Yo, I'm ready to have some fun, boys. Okay, so I guess we just have to dodge the obstacles. Bro, this could be super cool. So, oh shit. Uh-oh. Okay, so this game looks really, really fun, and I think I can actually win. Oh my god. Dude, I'm actually so high up in the air. Okay, let's see if I can actually make it to the end. Surely that's not it, right? Surely there's like more levels to it, I would say. Bro, this is, what the hell? Bro, what the hell's happening? Surely I can beat this game. Okay, let's go test out this game. Surely I can beat this, bro. There's just no way. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, go. No! Yo, ZNQ, bro, you've outdone yourself with this game, bro. This is really, really cool. How hard is this? Is this even possible to beat? Let me try this again. I'm gonna go really crazy. I'm gonna go really crazy. Alright, I'm gonna wind it. I'm gonna try one last attempt. I'm gonna wind it up. I'm gonna have some fun, alright? I'm gonna really wind myself up. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's go. Let's beat this game. Come on. Okay, alright, one more time, one more time. Game's not that bad, not that bad. Alright, I'm gonna wind it up real nice. We're gonna win this, alright? Let's win this. Let's go. I'm gonna do a corner strat. Last attempt. We can do it. Come on, come on. No, 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 no. Okay, okay, okay. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. I just need to make it across, and I can do it. Bro. Okay, I think I'm done here. Overall, this game was honestly a blast. I would rate this game seriously. Like, just because of the colors and stuff, and the aesthetic. Honestly, I'd rate this game seriously a 9 out of 10, bro. A 9 out of 10. Like, this game's actually really, really cool. Seriously, enjoy it. On to the next game. So the next game that we're gonna check out is by a fan of mine named Kit Former, called Meteor Survivor. I actually saw this a while back because the thumbnail is really cool. I like the aesthetic of the text here, and how it's all shattered, like it just got shattered by the earth or a meteor. Okay, so 45 players, not good at all. And honestly, I don't even want to look at the dollars made. Yeah, $12. Okay, obviously that's terrible in all aspects, but I'm gonna give this game the luck of the doubt here. I think that it has a lot of potential, as it is a free-for-all game, and I do remember when it did have a POI called free-for-all. Okay, but we're gonna check out this game. Let's get right into it. All right, so we are inside of Zeldrat's Meteor Survival, and we see the barriers here. Are these meteors actually gonna fall? That'd be actually really, really cool. I don't know how he's gonna do that. Okay, so the meteors don't fall at all, and I just spawned with a whole bunch of materials. Where is the meteors falling? Eliminate players? Bro, I'm a single player person. How am I gonna eliminate players? Okay, so off the bat, I can see why this game did terrible. You've updated it 18 times, and I thought these meteors were gonna fall from the sky, bro. And honestly, not a single one of them did. So I'm gonna go to these key stations over here, though. We have a weapon here. I'm gonna grab it. I don't really know if you wanted that there, but so there's just weapons around the world here, and we just kill each other. Like, I like that you guys are actually making games, like they're actually unique, but overall, this game just sucks. Like, I'm sorry. Is there any way to get in this door here? Like, there's no way I can get it. And, like, what the hell is this material, bro? Like, what is this material? I don't know what I'm looking at here. I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm gonna go over to this one. Hopefully, there's something different. I'm gonna build over here. Bro, okay, this is kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of, like, Pirates of the Caribbean. I never really watched those movies, though. Never really cared for them. I can't even break. Okay, so I can break this open. The vending machine's here. All right, so we can break this too. Break all of these. So I can actually break this whole building here. Then what's the point of even having it, bro? Where's the aesthetic? You can just break everything. What's in this chest, though, at least? At least bear me something, you know? And why did it take so long to open this damn chest? Okay, maybe I can shockwave it. I can shockwave in the roof. Or I'm gonna try to shockwave inside of the building. Let's try. Ready? Okay, so that obviously did not work, and I just broke everything. But you need grenades? What the hell is that? This doesn't really look like a meteor. It looks like some team deathmatch game, you know, where I'm just like messing around with my boys. Like if you could get on here and the meteors were actually falling every like 5 seconds, and you know, we were dodging obstacles and whatnot. Like you could do that with cinematics and just have artificial damages and stuff. And I saw a bird here. Never mind, that's a leaf, not a bird. But maybe that was like something you added, a little Fruit Loops bird. But I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. And this game's like, I'd rate it like a 6 out of 10. Not the best, not the greatest. And I wish you the best overall, bro. Let's check out the next game. All right, guys. So the next game that we're gonna react to is Shitme's game called Ultimate Box Super, and this has averaged over 1,000 players and has made over $13,000, guys. Honestly, bro, this game looks insane. I love the video aesthetic to it. I cannot wait to check this game out. All right, so we are loaded inside of the Super Red vs. Blue here, and how do I turn off this music, bro? This is super annoying. How do I turn this music off, bro? I have to be able to turn this off. There's no way, right? I gotta turn this off. This is copyrighted. So we have a Lego Ninjago head, and we also have Megatron here, which is really cool. What the hell? I just spawned in for no reason. Thorns. Okay. Okay, so the reason why this game's not doing good is because it just looks ugly, bro. The ranked is at the very bottom. It's just like a plain box fights, you know? Like it looked so cool when I went into it, and now it's just so garbage. Like, what happened? And also, you can build right here. Another critique. Like, why am I allowed to edit through the builds? Not really attractive at all. I hope that you can pick your power. Like, what is this, bro? Damage players who damage you? Like, come on, man. Pick some better power. But here we have this here. This is Shazam, I think. This is Thor. This is Thor here. This is a hot girl with biggie boobies. And then we have this blue Smurf person here. This is the Hulk, obviously. A blue Hulk. So he has blue ball Hulk. Overall, I'd say this game's pretty cool. Pretty unique game. But what happens when we die, though? Do we have any thing special? Let's go take a look. So it takes us forever to die, too. I mean, I guess that's interesting. I mean, I wouldn't want to die anyways, I guess. Are we able to pick our powers again? Because that'd be pretty cool if we could, you know? That'd be like the most cool thing. So we can. Okay, cool. So we have Freddy Fazbear. We have all of these guys here. So swords. So all you have is a sword, bro? Bro, this music, I cannot stand this music, bro. This game was seriously amazing. If you guys enjoyed this video, let me know down in the comments. Click the last video on the screen. If you guys wanted me to make more reaction videos like this, let me know down in the comments. Hope you guys have an amazing day. It's been your boy, Davey. I'm out. Peace. Today, I'm going to be showing you exactly how much money I actually make online making Fortnite maps, while also reacting to your games, giving you tips and tricks to how you can do better. Make sure to stick around until the end, because who knows if I reacted to your game or not. If you guys want to be in the next video where I react to your game, click the link in the description and join the Discord. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So the first game that we're going to react to is by a fan of mine named Unblast, called Super Powered Red vs. Blue. And by the looks of the thumbnail, it is fairly good. I'm pretty sure you made this with AI, but these guys are just not looking at the thumbnail, and these weapons are outdated, bro. That is something that you definitely need to change, or this game is not going to do well. And you can see by the performance on why it actually only has 120 players, and it's made only over $124. But overall, let's check out this game. All right, so we're inside of Unblast Super Power Red vs. Blue, and by the look of it, I do like the way that it actually looks here, but this is way too small, bro. This door right here is way too small to get into the launch pad here. What does this actually take me to? So it just launches me down here. All right, pretty cool. And then I go right to the turrets. Honestly, bro, you could have added like speed bumps here so it's a little bit faster, because nobody really wants to fly. And you can't even, there's no glider redeploy either. Why is there no glider redeploy? And text is not really good either. Kind of reminds me of like a Nintendo Switch, but I do like the concept of it. Like, it actually looks cool. Like, this is like a unique concept for Red vs. Blue that I've actually really never seen. There's really nothing happening here, you know? Like, it's kind of just like an open fight, and it's way too big. And where are the superpowers? I don't see really any superpowers at all. We come down here and we have light, 500 health. Okay, so the reason why this game is not doing good at all is because there's no imagery for the powers at all. Like, it's just like basic. Like, you did this with a billboard here, and like there's nothing special about it. I'm sorry, bro. Like, everything's just way too big and massive. Like, nobody wants to walk all the way down here just for some powers. And there's no label that there's powers down here either. And also this timer doesn't even blend well with this. It matches the white here, which is kind of makes it kind of see-through, so you can't really see it with everything else here as well. And like, let's just come all the way back up here. Where does this take me? So I guess there's just one room here, just a turret room. There's in a third room, but we have the weapon benches here. Like, there's just no labeling of like what's what, you know? And you could have had weapons actually on the walls instead of just PNGs. We have explosives here. You could definitely change this a lot. Build reset, that's okay. That's pretty mid. So where does this take us though? Okay, so we have a huge grind rail here. So it takes us all the way around here, all the way up here, all the way across, all the way up, all the way to here. Honestly, that was a fun experience. That was pretty cool. Is there anything up here? I can mantle up here, I think. But I mean, overall, this game's like okay. I mean, like, it's just, I mean, it sure looks cool, but like, I can see you didn't really try in terms of the aesthetics of it. But overall, man, I rate this game a 5 out of 10. Let's check out the next game. So the next game that we're gonna check out is by a fan of mine named That Dude George, called Recorded First Person FPS. And honestly, the thumbnail looks not the greatest, but from what I can see, I'm really into first person games. And honestly, you didn't really make the most amount of players here. You didn't really make a lot of money, but I'm gonna give you the luck of the doubt here, and we're gonna test out this game and see what we can expect. Okay, so we're inside of Recorded FPS, and on the top of the screen, the map code is way too small. Nobody is going to be reading that. That's as small as Hank Pym's Ant-Man. Like, you can't even see what's even there on the top of the screen. Also, where are my weapons at? Like, I don't really even know what I'm doing here. I mean, I like how everything looks all grainy, like you're in a recording session, but overall, like, honestly don't know what the objective of this game is. I don't really know what I'm doing. The first person is just obnoxious, to be honest. Like, it's not really, like, especially if you have a pickaxe out, like, it's just kind of obnoxious to, like, look at, and I don't really know what we're supposed to be really doing here, so I can see why this game is doing very badly. Like, I just don't really know what I'm looking at, you know? Like, I just chuck these here, like, I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing. And I can still go to first person. When I throw something, I'm back in first person, so maybe you can fix that. I know you're using the orbit camera tool. There's 100 rounds of this too. I don't know anyone who would be playing 100 rounds of this, but overall, man, I rate this game like a 4 out of 10. Nothing really special here. I definitely make like a gun game version to this because it could definitely do a lot better. But yeah, man, let's check out the next game. So the next game that we're gonna check out is by a fan of mine named ZNQ, called Survival Drive Skill Test. And this game looks very promising because when I look at the thumbnail, very prideful colors, very bright and vibrant, and we have the fish sticks here and the question mark. I'm intrigued. Where is that question mark leading us to? But overall, this game's averaged around 800 players. Honestly, the text here is terrible. I'm sorry, ZNQ, text is not good. And it's made over $200, which is okay. But honestly, in the bio, you have super fun skill tests, and I'm ready to see if I have the skills, man. I'm excited to check this game out. Alright, so we're inside of the prideful racing colored car game, and honestly, from the top of it, I like what I'm seeing here. Very, very transparent. So do we just collect this coin? Wait, what? How do we win this game? Use the remote device to respond. Oh shit, okay. So I guess we just race around here and we have a vault with gold coins. I guess those give XP. Yo, I'm ready to have some fun, boys. Okay, so I guess we just have to dodge the obstacles. Well, this could be super cool. So, oh shit, okay, so this game looks really, really fun, and I think I can actually win. Oh my god, dude, I'm actually so high up in the air. Okay, let's see if I can actually make it to the end. Surely that's not it, right? Surely there's like more levels to it, I would say. Bro, this is, what the hell? Bro, what the hell's happening? Surely I can beat this game. Okay, let's go test out this game. Surely I can beat this, bro. There's just no way. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, go. No! Yo, ZNQ, bro, you've outdone yourself with this game, bro. This is really, really cool. How hard is this? Is this even possible to beat? Let me try this again. I'm gonna go really crazy. I'm gonna go really crazy. All right, I'm gonna wind it. I'm gonna try one last attempt. I'm gonna wind it up. I'm gonna have some fun, all right? I'm gonna really wind myself up. Ready? 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go. Let's beat this game. Come on. Okay, all right, one more time, one more time. Game's not that bad, not that bad. All right, I'm gonna wind it up real nice. We're gonna win this, all right? Let's win this. Let's go. I'm gonna do a corner strat. Last attempt. We can do it. Come on, come on. No, 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 no. Okay, okay, okay. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. I just need to make it across, and I can do it. Bro, okay. I think I'm done here. Overall, this game was honestly a blast. I would rate this game seriously. Like, just because of the colors and stuff, the aesthetic. Honestly, I'd rate this game seriously a 9 out of 10, bro. A 9 out of 10. Like, this game's actually really, really cool. Seriously, enjoy it. On to the next game. So the next game that we're gonna check out is by a fan of mine named Kit Former, called Meteor Survivor. I actually saw this a while back because the thumbnail is really cool. I like the aesthetic of the text here and how it's all shattered, like it just got shattered by the earth or a meteor. Okay, so 45 players, not good at all. And honestly, I don't even want to look at the dollars made. Yeah, $12. Okay, obviously that's terrible in all aspects, but I'm gonna give this game the luck of the doubt here. I think that it has a lot of potential, as it is a free-for-all game, and I do remember when it did have a POI called free-for-all. Okay, but we're gonna check out this game. Let's get right into it. All right, so we're inside of Zeldrat's Meteor Survival, and we see the barriers here. Are these meteors actually gonna fall? That'd be actually really, really cool. I don't know how he's gonna do that. Okay, so the meteors don't fall at all, and I just spawn with a whole bunch of materials. Where is the meteors falling? Eliminate players? Bro, I'm a single-player person. How am I gonna eliminate players? Okay, so off the bat, I can see why this game did terrible. You've updated it 18 times, and I thought these meteors were gonna fall from the sky, bro. And honestly, not a single one of them did. So I'm gonna go to these key stations over here, though. We have a weapon here. I'm gonna grab it. I don't really know if you wanted that there, but so there's just weapons around the world here, and we just kill each other. Like, I like that you guys are actually making games, like they're actually unique. But overall, this game just sucks. Like, I'm sorry. Is there any way to get in this door here? Like, there's no way I can get it. And like, what the hell is this material, bro? Like, what is this material? I don't know what I'm looking at here. I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm gonna go over to this one. Hopefully, there's something different. I'm gonna build over here. Bro, Oh, okay, this is kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of like Pirates of the Caribbean. I never really watched those movies though. Never really cared for them. I can't even break. Okay, so I can break this open. The vending machine's here. All right, so we can break this too. Break all of these. So I can actually break this whole building here. Then what's the point of even having it, bro? Where's the aesthetic? You can just break everything. What's in this chest though, at least? At least bear me something, you know? And why does it take so long to open this damn chest? Okay, maybe I can shockwave it. I can shockwave in the roof. All right, I'm gonna try to shockwave inside of the building. Let's try. Ready? Okay, so that obviously did not work and I just broke everything, but you need grenades? What the hell is that? This doesn't really look like a meteor. It looks like some team deathmatch game, you know, where I'm just like messing around with my boys. Like if you could get on here and the meteors were actually following every like 5 seconds and, you know, we were dodging obstacles and whatnot, like you could do that with cinematics and just have artificial damages and stuff. And I saw a bird here. Never mind, that's a leaf, not a bird, but maybe that was like something you added, a little Fruit Loops bird, but I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. In this game's like, I'd rate it like a 6 out of 10. Not the best, not the greatest, and I wish you the best overall, bro. Let's check out the next game. All right, guys, so the next game that we're gonna react to is Shitme's game called Ultimate Box Super, and this has averaged over 1,000 players and has made over $13,000, guys. Honestly, bro, this game looks insane. I love the video aesthetic to it. I cannot wait to check this game out. All right, so we are loaded inside of the super red versus blue here, and how do I turn off this music, bro? This is super annoying. How do I turn this music off, bro? I have to be able to turn this off. There's no way, right? I gotta turn this off. This is copyrighted. So we have a Lego Ninjago head, and we also have Megatron here, which is really cool. What the hell? I just spawned in for no reason. Thorns. Okay. Okay, so the reason why this game's not doing good is because it just looks ugly, bro. The ranked is at the very bottom. It's just like a plain box fights, you know? Like it looked so cool when I went into it, and now it's just so garbage. Like, what happened? And also, you can build right here. Another critique. Like, why am I allowed to edit through the builds? Not really attractive at all. I hope that you can pick your power. Like, what is this, bro? Damage players who damage you? Like, come on, man. Pick some better power. Oh, here we have this here. This is Shazam, I think. This is Thor. This is Thor here. This is a hot girl with biggie boobies. And then we have this blue Smurf person here. This is the Hulk, obviously. A blue Hulk. So he has blue ball Hulk. Overall, I'd say this game's pretty cool. Pretty unique game. But what happens when we die, though? Do we have any things special? Let's go take a look. So it takes us forever to die, too. I mean, I guess that's interesting. I mean, I wouldn't want to die anyways, I guess. Are we able to pick our powers again? Because that'd be pretty cool if we could, you know? That'd be like the most cool thing. So we can. Okay, cool. So we have Freddy Fazbear. We have all of these guys here. So swords. So all you have is a sword, bro? Bro, this music, I cannot stand this music, bro. This game was seriously amazing. If you guys enjoyed this video, let me know down in the comments. Click the last video on the screen. If you guys wanted me to make more reaction videos like this, let me know down in the comments. I hope you guys have an amazing day. It's been your boy, Davey. I'm out. Peace. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make dumb FU money online making Fortnite maps. Let's get right into it. So as you guys can see on my screen right now, these guys are pulling in millions and millions of dollars every single month. And you guys may be asking yourselves, Davey, how are these guys doing it? Well, let me show you. So if we go look at this game here, this is a go-goated zone war. And if we actually go to this website, this is the website you guys can actually see all the data from how much people are actually making. It's called Fortnite GG. If we actually search up zone wars and we go through the plethora of options of zone wars that have actually been popular and have made money, you will see that we have a following trend here that people are making millions of dollars a day with. Okay, so if we go to this one, Tilted Zone Wars, let's go take a look-see on how much it's actually made. If we go here, it has made over $13 million since April 2023. That is only 1 year, guys. He's made $13 million, and he's making $300,000 a month, guys. You guys may be thinking this is so hard. He must have taken so much time to make these games, but no. With my software Versify, it is going to completely revolutionize the space of map making entirely, because you're going to be able to make games out of thin air. Let me show you this. So we're in the software that I'm releasing very, very soon with my partner Gabby, and this is going to change the space forever. You are not going to need to make games anymore. You're going to be able to make millions of dollars a month doing so if you actually utilize the software properly. I'm going to show you guys everything. All right, let me show you. So pretty much what the software is, it's an AI software that's ran off of verse code that actually makes Fortnite Map in Unreal Engine and UEFN and Creative 2.0. So pretty much I can type in, give me Fortnite map ideas. All right, and watch this. And it's going to give a plethora of Fortnite map ideas that you guys can actually choose from and make inside of Fortnite. Here are a lot of map ideas that you guys can choose from. See, look, Peace Control TV2, the Pit Free For All. These are already popular implementations of the games, but if I go and ask it, now add a spin on these games. Watch this. So these are all popular games that are actually doing fairly well, making millions of dollars a month. But I want to show you how you can actually innovate off of this and actually strive and do better than these guys that you're seeing. Watch this. Now give me ways to do better than these guys. You can literally type it however the hell you want, guys. This is a software that we've taken 6 months of our life, guys. Just put our heart and soul into this, man. Seriously. Now give me ways to do better than these current maps. And it's going to give ways that you can actually use and advanced features, and it tells you the steps to actually achieve this. So you can actually dominate the Fortnite economy and space and map making realm of UEFN. But it gets even better, guys. All right, you can actually create code out of thin air, guys. You can create code out of thin air, and it actually works. And I'm going to demonstrate and show you right now. We're going to make a map live in front of you that's going to make me millions of dollars a month. All right, seriously, let me show you. This is going to make you FU money, bro. Maybe not millions, thousands, right? But that's still really good. Watch this, guys. Just seriously, just watch the glory. All right, create me a map with all of the necessary code needed to create the most innovative Fortnite map. All right, to create an innovative Fortnite map, I'll need to outline the key features and write necessary verse code. I'll break down down this process down to steps, including identifying the necessary devices. So my software Versify actually tells you the according steps that are actually needed for you to actually take action and seriously strive in the Fortnite space. Like, look, it tells you the devices that you need, and it didn't even give me code because you don't always need code, guys. So these are the devices I want. So say yes, I want these devices. Like, you're literally just talking to a better version. You guys are about to witness the journey of me, and all of you guys are about to get rich together. All right, I love you guys all, man. Let me know what type of videos you guys want to see me make in the future. I love you guys all. Have an amazing day. Peace. And lastly, follow all my social medias down below in the description and click these videos on the screen. Even more information about Fortnite Maps. See you guys in the next video. Making Fortnite Maps is seriously the easiest way to get rich quick in the modern age of business and making money online. Because if you guys are looking at my screen, this game was only posted 1 month ago and it's already made $369,000. So we've all of these Fortnite Maps. How are people making so much money? Well, that is exactly what I'm going to explain to you guys inside of this video. Because Epic Games gives out 40% of their monthly recurring revenue, which is $500 million a month, guys, to the top people inside of the space. This video is going to be completely run unedited, so if I stutter, bear with me. So without further ado, let me show you guys the exact necessary steps you guys need to make money online making maps yourselves, and as well, why making Fortnite Maps is the new easiest get rich quick out there for anyone trying to make money online or starting a business. Let's get right into it. So if you guys look here, Disney acquired Epic Games for $2.1 billion, mind you, last year. And this was to create the metaverse expansion inside of Fortnite and bring literally anything possible to life in Fortnite map making and UEFN. So the pretty much reason on why this actually happened is because Epic Games saw a vision in Disney and Disney saw a vision in Epic Games. Two companies can't coexist, both competing at each other. Epic Games is clear tell on what they're trying to do. They're trying to copy Roblox and all of these digital platform games to build a metaverse expansion inside of Fortnite. Now, what does that propose? What does that mean? A lot of people don't entirely know. Only time will tell, okay? So with that out of the way, how does one actually make a Fortnite map? Well, what I want you guys to do is head on over to Google and search up Fortnite Epic Games Launcher. This is going to allow you to actually download Fortnite in the Epic Games Launcher and allow you to actually access UEFN to start building your own games and making money online. So as soon as you guys have actually downloaded the Epic Games Launcher, you guys can go ahead and search up Fortnite, okay? I know a lot of you guys probably already have it on your consoles, machines, Xbox, Nintendo, whatever. You most definitely need to install it, okay? So once you have downloaded Fortnite, the next thing you need to install is the Unreal Editor, okay? So pretty much the Unreal Editor for Fortnite allows you to actually build these metaverse games inside of Fortnite, which is why people are making thousands and millions of dollars a year making games. So now that you've downloaded both necessities and required features to actually get started making games, you guys definitely need to grab the free code that we're going to be using throughout this tutorial that will show you guys how to actually build games and capitalize and make thousands of dollars a month. So all we have to do is go ahead and go to my Discord server and we're going to download the game manager. This is going to allow you to fully customize your worlds and experiences when you're actually making games. And now we can go ahead and safely launch UEFN. You don't have to worry because the Discord is completely free in the link in the description of this video. So as soon as we're loaded into UEFN, what I want you guys to do is go to Island Templates and load a flat XL grid island. You guys can call this whatever you want. I'm just going to leave the default naming and go ahead and press create. Now, once you're loaded inside of your XL grid island, with the code copy and pasted from my Discord server, all we have to do is just copy and paste and put it inside of Verse, which is very, very easy to do. Okay, all we have to do is go to Verse right here and copy and paste the code. It is not a full requirement, but it is essential to learning the fundamentals and elements of UEFN to help you get started. Because if you guys are looking to move around in UEFN, WASD, and you guys can toggle your camera speed, which will allow you to move a lot more faster. Because I know a lot of you guys are having tough times inside of UEFN and actually building games. Okay, so right now I'm going to show you a bare basic tutorial on how to actually get started and navigate what you're actually looking at and seeing. First off, this is the outliner. This is all of the features and elements that are inside of your world. For example, if I go to the content drawer here, and the content drawer pretty much allows you to access all of the files inside of Fortnite and drag out whatever you want, just like these devices right here. Okay, so if we go here, here is the island settings. We can go ahead and drag this out. This is like the customizations where when you kill someone, you get siphoned. You can add all the health modulators. It is fully functional for everyone. All right, hope that explains a lot. And pretty much what we're doing is dragging it up and down with these arrow keys. So if you guys look here, let's just say we didn't have the island settings device here. All we have to do is search up island, and it's exactly right here. Okay, so this is pretty much like your search tool to find the stuff that you've put down in the map, because a lot of the times you will need to hide stuff under the map. And here we have the camera of where it's actually angled. If you look at the bottom right here, as soon as I actually move it up and down, it is showing the perspective of the device to show you it is not lost, it is more than found, and you can find it wherever you are. Okay, so right now I'm about to load into my own custom island that I built myself, handcrafted, so you guys can replicate and emulate the same success. And obviously, these games are listed for literally $15 on my Patreon, where it's literally 25 games for only $15. But I want to show you guys how you guys can go inside of UEFN and Fortnite and replicate the exact game. Because if you guys look here, we have custom backgrounds, we have reload weapons, crosshairs, custom music, game speed, FOV changer, first person. How is this actually made? How can you guys do the same? All right, because even if we go on Fortnite GG, we know that people are making millions and millions of dollars. But what are they actually building? Well, we know that it's the 1v1 games. That is the most popular genre in the entirety of Fortnite, because it's super competitive and action-packed and fast-paced. Well, that sounds all good to me, Davey, but how do I actually get innovative ideas? Like, we see all these genres of games here. They seem pretty basic to me. It looks like these are not really hard to do. That's what you guys might think. But how are people getting ahead of the curve and not only making more money online, but indeed innovating the space and genre of map making, what it stands to be, and crushing their competitors in their path? Well, that's exactly what I'm going to show you, because if you guys go into ChatGPT, this is the baby mama of how to get brilliant Fortnite map ideas inside of your games to capitalize and make money online making Fortnite maps. So pretty much all you guys have to do to get genius and unexplainable amazing ideas is search up key 3 elements that you enjoyed and were satisfied to do as a kid. So for me, this is what I'll ask. Create me similar Fortnite maps around Skylanders, basketball, and soccer. These are the 3 things that I used to play. And you also want to highlight the key feelings when you're actually making the games, because these are the exact perceptions and feelings that kids will have when they're playing your games, because they're young. You guys got to remember that we're creating games for younger people, and we're literally creating and forming their childhood and future identity when they become an adult. So all you guys have to do is search up create me similar games to whatever genres or ideas that you guys like, and base it off of Fortnite maps that are popular today. And as soon as you press enter, this is exactly where the magic happens. Because if you guys are looking at my screen, here are 3 Fortnite map ideas based on Skylanders, basketball, and soccer, while incorporating elements that are popular and trendy in Fortnite today. So here we have the first one, Skylanders inspired adventure map. PvE, PvP Skylanders adventure with elemental islands, fire, earth, water, air, mixed with tilted towers and puzzles and elements and AI bosses, and the last survivor wins the game. And Sky Stadium, where it's a fast-paced futuristic basketball game where players can power up an ability and dunk on their opponents. And the trending inspiration is from Octane Racing, like Rocket League, because obviously Rocket League got acquired by Epic Games and they sold their business and company. So it's very fascinating what you guys can actually do with map making, because if you guys are looking here, we can jump through all of the collections and genres. Like, nobody's even playing these Fall Guys games. They're doing terrible. Yet this game right here that only averages 100 players a day is making $7,000 a month for only averaging 100 players a day, guys. 100 players. That is monumentally insane. And that's why I'm making millions of dollars for my clients inside of the space making games, which is why you guys definitely need to purchase the Patreon in the link in the description to get started making games. It's literally $15 for 25 custom games that you guys can repost and make thousands and thousands of dollars a month. Because if you guys are looking here, there's 1.9 million people playing Fortnite, almost 2 million. And in the last 24 hours, there was 3 million, and they peaked around 14 million 2 months ago with the Juice WRLD live event, which was phenomenal and amazing. And if we come over here, there's only 41,000 people making games. And that's all because of me. I've generated at least 30,000 people inside of the industry. I'm number 1 in the entirety of the space on YouTube, and there's 12 people that's made $10 million. I know majority of the people that have made that money. I've helped them. And it's kind of insane the impact that I can have on millions of people. You know, 11 people have made $3 million. That could be you. I want you to use this video as motivation and join the Discord, get the Patreon, get yourself started. Okay? Because there is cost to this. It's either your time or it's money helping you make games. That is a sacrifice. It's months and months on end getting nowhere. Or you can shortcut the process and join my community and have thousands and thousands of people help you make games, because that's all I'm trying to do. That's why this video was kind of clean cut, barely any editing on this video, because I'm trying to speak to you, right? I want this to be the biggest business. I am going to make it the biggest business. I have a software company that's going to be $1 billion business. We're selling that to Epic Games, and that allows you to build full custom games with AI. It's insane what we can all do together when we stand together and unite and become the best of the best with our capabilities, our thoughts, beliefs, actions, habits, everything. We can do it. All right, I believe in you. So if you enjoyed this video, let me know your thoughts down below. Join the Discord, get the Patreon, click the top video that's on your screen right now. It's an amazing content piece of work that will help you get started. Businesses and sponsorships, you can reach out down below. It's been your boy Davey Davis. I'm out. Peace. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the exact necessary steps you guys need to successfully market and promote your Fortnite maps as a beginner, just like this game here, which has amassed a total player count of 5,746 players, and it's already made over $70,000. Trust me guys, you're going to want to watch this video until the end, because throughout this video, I'm seriously going to be showing you guys the exact necessary steps you guys need to successfully market and promote your Fortnite maps, which will not only make you guys more money, but it will allow you guys to build a personal brand off of your games, which will in doing so allow you to actually get more players inside of your Fortnite maps, just like this game here, which has amassed a total player count of 44,000 players. And if you guys didn't know already, I actually give away free V-Bucks and battle passes and PlayStation gift cards to lucky viewers inside of my Discord who show active support on the video. So if you guys want to be entered, make sure to join the Discord down below and make sure to comment and like this video. Without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, so how do I actually promote my Fortnite map? How do I get my name out there? How do I market myself and try to build a personal brand? That is what a lot of people ask me personally, because if you guys actually look at my channel, I'm one of the first people inside of the space actually marketing myself and building a personal brand. I'm getting thousands and thousands of views. How am I actually doing this, and how are popular people in the space doing this and manipulating the algorithm to actually achieve success? Well, let me show you. So here we have this YouTube channel called Woods, and essentially what he does fake XP glitches to actually promote his game inside of Fortnite. Obviously, this is a little scandalous, but if we actually click on one of these videos, you're going to see very shortly that the XP that he's actually generating is not actually kind of legit, and he actually does 24/7 live streams faking giveaways and V-Bucks and XP that you can actually gain. I'm going to mute him up here because sometimes his voice is quite annoying, but if you guys look at the video here, he purposely allows you guys to sit in the game for like 30 minutes straight to rack up the playtime, which allows you guys to actually market your games, because Fortnite actually pays you based on your island retention and how many players you're averaging inside of your Fortnite map. So that's all fine and dandy, but what are some actual ways that people are using to actually get inside of Discovery, and most importantly, get inside of the home bar? If you guys go to Fortnite Discovery right now, there is a game called Barbara Tycoon inside of the home bar right now, which peaked at 37,000 players, and it's already made a whopping $53,000. How is this possible? Well, let me explain. So if you guys go inside of TikTok right now and search up Fortnite Map promotion, not only are you going to see a whole bunch of creators promote their Fortnite maps, but you're also going to see a lot of kind of scandalous ways that people are forcing kids to actually play the game. Let me show you this. For instance, look at this TikTok, 2.7 million views 3 months ago, and essentially what he's doing, he's walking inside of the pictures and they're displaying like games and icons that he's getting. Like he just got the Travis Scott skin, now he's getting free emotes. Like obviously this is super fake and not legit, and essentially he's disabling the comments so people can't actually comment on the video, so he can actually get the players and all the watch time, so it looks like, oh, this is a legit video. And as you guys can see, that's the 40,000 shares, and the pinned comment actually has the map code in bio, because he knows he'd actually get banned if it was actually posted inside of the video. Just like this game here called Map with every emote and skin, it's actually real. This is super upsetting. We have fake XP here, it gets thousands of views, and people like, this XP is not real, and you don't actually get the galaxy skin. If you guys can actually see here, it is not actually legit, but as you guys can see, he's actually probably gonna get the galaxy skin. He doesn't even get the galaxy skin, but all the people in the comments are like, it's real, it's real, it's real. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the shit is just BS. It's not really authentic, and it's not pure from the heart. So what are some ways that I'm doing to actually manipulate the algorithm? Well, let me show you. I'm gonna show you a game that I made called Skylanders Box PvP. I'm gonna show you guys the video that I made as well to actually promote this game as well entirely. So if you guys can see, game had 5,000 players, it was trending for several days, and it made $8,000 literally in a single day. All right, awesome, cool. So I'm gonna show you guys the videos that I made to actually promote this game and the aesthetic that I choose, because I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty important to actually know what you're doing when you're trying to actually market your game. The only thing that I want to do for you guys is instill a narrative and a vision that you guys see for yourselves. When I'm actually promoting my games, let's pause for a second. What I like to do is feel like I'm the person watching this video. Why would I watch this video over others? Okay, so before we get into this video, right as soon as I hit play, I want you guys to actually see what I'm doing here with the camera, with the zoom ins, how I'm talking. Let me show you. Here you go. So as you guys can see, the editing is super supreme, it's fast paced, and it's also, I have the nostalgia music of Skylanders, which was a video game that people played as a childhood, as a kid. We have all the powers, all the Skylanders, and if you guys actually go to the comments, people are begging me to actually update this game. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, this game looks so fun. I used to play this game as a fun. He's like, the music is awesome. This is so nostalgic. See guys, you guys see what I'm saying? I sure hope you do. So now I want to show you guys the best exact social medias you guys should be using to promote your Fortnite maps. Obviously, you guys can promote your Fortnite maps inside my Discord, inside of Market Yourself, but that is not what we're here to talk about today. The best social medias you guys want to be using are YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and TikToks. I want to show you a good friend of mine named Skeptic. He was a Fortnite professional. He was in the World Cup. He's an awesome human being. And if you guys actually look inside of his videos, he's pulling millions and millions of views making Fortnite promotional videos. If you guys look at this video here, 10.4 million views, 8 million views, 7 million views. He is pulling in millions and millions of views, guys, promoting his Fortnite map. And if you guys can see, look at the editing of the video. He is showcasing the powers. He is showcasing the abilities. And I know it's a little bit harder with a tycoon, but there's a lot of visual proof that you guys can see and find for yourself out there. And the same with YouTube, guys. It's not hard, guys. Watch this. Fortnite map promotion. Just a few Google clicks, and you guys can actually replicate the same success that I've having. Oh, there's me there. Didn't try to find myself. I tried to find YouTube Shorts of people promoting their games. Here we go. Look, unique Fortnite maps. 5.1 million views. A toaster of a bread where it just flips. A Lego map by 12th hour. This is insane, guys. This is not a Fortnite map. There's no way that's a Fortnite map. Obviously, that's not a Fortnite map, but we have big head here. Like, guys. I seriously hope you guys understand what I'm saying, because what's coming up next is seriously going to change the course of history and your entire life when you guys are making Fortnite maps. So, I know what you guys are thinking. What could I possibly say that would change your life and the course of history in your map making journey? Well, if you guys look around, I'm inside of a tycoon that my friend named Gills, where he peaked at a mass total player count of over 23,000 players, and he made over $74,000 total. And guys, this is within just a span of literally like a week or two. He marketed this game to perfection. And I want to show you guys exactly what he did created inside of his game to actually encourage playtime and have people actually playing longer inside of his game, which will not only show you guys how to actually market your games, but it will allow you guys to make more money online with your Fortnite maps when you guys are actually looking at a successful game from a friend that I know. So from the get-go, look how vibrant and colorful the game is. Look at the sky. Look how kind of cartoonish it looks. Look at the mountains and look at the cars here where we have a McLaren, we have a Audi R8, we have a Porsche, and we have a Lamborghini over here. And if you guys can actually look here, we can actually go inside of these cars and actually drive with them. When I press interact here, I should be able to actually get inside of these actual cars. Well, it doesn't look like I actually can, and I don't believe maybe you can't, maybe you can, I don't really know. But nonetheless, if we come over to the VIP section, we have a fake bodyguard over here. To actually enter the VIP section, I have to actually have a lot of V-Bucks. And the guy's like, I don't know who you are, come back with 2,000 customers if you want to go inside. So it's kind of like a GTA billionaire tycoon. So the whole point of this game is to become a billionaire inside of the game. We have this guy over here who has a nice Lamborghini, but I'm going to start pickaxing him because he's just stupid. He looks dumb. I'm the real G here. I'm Captain America. Maybe he doesn't know me because I was born and frozen in ice for 70 years, but we also have a wife here. She's super rich and handsome and cool. And of course, guys, when you guys are actually marketing your games, you guys want to be promoting your social medias, you guys want to be supporting your Discord, your Twitter, you want to tell people to like and favorite, because this is how you actually get players inside of your game and long-lasting players that continue to play your games and so on and so forth. And even if you guys look at this water slide here, you guys see how it just repulses colors? It's super vibrant and cool, how it's just vibrant 24/7. Look, imagine how fun it is up there. And there's like a little parkour up there where you can get up to. Of course, there's zombies here where you can kill zombies and get gold and rebirths to actually upgrade your billionaire tycoon. But it sucks that you can't actually go in these houses. Hey, is that the Thor hammer? I got the Thor hammer. And in 20 minutes, there's actually a boss fight gate where we can actually summon dragons and actually have what we want. We're going to claim the tycoon here where it shows us everything we need to know with all the UI, progress saves in 50 minutes, hitbox free. Oh my god, that's actually crazy good thing. He has it so it says progress saves in 50 minutes. So you actually have to wait 50 minutes to save time inside of the game. This game's really fun and cool, but the only way to actually save your progress is to wait 50 minutes, which is supposed to rack up the playtime. So if I leave right now, everything's going to restart. But the UI is super clean and nice. It shows my rank, my leaderboards. This is super well polished. We got free gifts here that we can actually claim in 28 seconds. And we also have a money clicker where every single time I hit it, I actually get more dollars and it goes up every single time. And then it goes to level 2 and it gets significantly harder to rack up even more playtime. This is an insane concept. We go here, we buy a money collector, success, and now it just collects money for us ongoingly. We have a drop of conveyor belt, awesome. And then we have a dropper, awesome. This is super sick, man. And then we have a gift box. We get a notification that our timer is ready for a gift box. We can claim the reward and we can get free items and gift boxes. This is an insane game. We can grab this. Now we have the conveyor belt here. We have a battle pass, a season battle pass for the game. We can actually customize your base. This is super cool, man. Super cool. We have a station where we can record videos to live stream. We have a battle pass where we can buy actual rewards. This is an insane game, actually. I'm not even kidding. This is a really cool game. It's super advanced. Wow, man. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like and comment down your thoughts below on how I can help you guys in the next video. I know for a fact this video helped you guys out tremendously with the value that I gave and teaches and tips and tricks that I gave you to help you guys promote your Fortnite maps. If you guys want to market your games inside of my Discord, you can in the market yourself section. And of course, you guys can buy pre-made successful games that I actually sell inside of my Discord. You guys can actually make thousands and thousands of dollars like this game here, which had 23,000 players inside of it. It's been your boy Davey Davis. Click the last video on the screen. Businesses and sponsorship, you can reach out down below. I'm out. Peace. Today I'm going to show you guys how to get rich online making Fortnite maps with the power of Versify AI, which can literally create your games out of thin air for you. No need to make thumbnails anymore. No need for Fortnite GG. No need to learn verse coding anymore. And no need for Sketchfab. Versify seriously has it all, which drops in 6 days, which I'm going to be showing you guys an early preview so you guys can make more money online making Fortnite maps, because Versify is seriously a game changer. You guys can sign up for the waitlist in the link in the description. Every single person who joins the waitlist within 24 hours will be given free credits when the software releases. So make sure to sign up. But now let me show you how you're going to get rich with Versify and make your games out of thin air, guys. This is insane. So when the software releases, all you guys have to do is just press log in when you guys are signed up, and you're going to have this nice, beautiful UI here called Versify AI. And inside of here, I can literally just type whatever I want and it will generate it. I'm not kidding. Watch this. Create me a working double pump code. As you guys can see, it is generating the code for us, and you're going to see within your eyes, this is the verse code double pump script made by Versify. Is that not insane? So now all we literally have to do is just go into UEFN and use it. So that's exactly what we're going to do to show you guys that Versify is actually working, because this is seriously going to change your life. Imagine not needing to have to make games anymore. Do you know how much time you're going to be saving? This is going to fully change UEFN and Fortnite forever. So I'm heading inside of UEFN and I'll see you guys there. Okay, so we're inside of UEFN right now. I'm going to open up a project. I can open up a new one. It doesn't really matter. I just call this one VCT, which means verse code testing. So we're going to load up inside of the project just like so. So as you guys can see, we are loaded inside of the project, and obviously Versify shows us the instructions that we actually need to make this script and device actually working. So all we have to do is go ahead and go to Verse Explorer, open up a new project, and we can name this whatever we want. I'm going to call this double pump just because that is the actual ability that we are creating with my AI software. So we can go ahead and just press create empty. And as soon as that's created, you'll see a pop-up at the very top here. And all we have to do is copy and paste the code from Versify, double click inside of the Verse project, and copy and paste the code in. It's seriously that simple. And as you guys can see, we now have a fully working double pump script. Once I press build here, you're going to see that it's building successfully, and that pretty much means that I can go and press build here, press build verse code, and as you guys can see, we have a working double pump device and script right in front of our eyes, guys. This is freaking phenomenal and insane. But first, we're going to hook up the devices that it's asking us to need, because Versify tells us what devices we actually need to make our games actually proper and working. So we need the player marker device, which we can go ahead and link that inside of UEFN right here. We need the item granter device, so we can go ahead and bring that out and link it just like so. And we need the item remover device. So once your guys' devices are all linked up, guys, there's seriously really nothing else you need to do. We can just go ahead and press and launch a session here, and you're going to see the code fully working and fully functional. All right, guys, so we are loaded inside of the session. Everything is linked up to be fully functional and working. We didn't really even have to do anything. All we had to do was just plop down the devices and go inside of UEFN and just link them. That's it. We don't have to do any external factors and settings inside of here. Okay, so literally all we have to do now is just start the game, and you're going to see the magic bestow upon your eyes. So as soon as we spawn in, we're going to get this little glow thing to show that the verse code is working through the player marker device. And now as soon as we press interact, we're going to get the pump, and now we can start double pumping inside of Fortnite. Is this not insane, guys? We can now double pump inside of Fortnite. And mind you, this is only possible because of Versify, my AI software. Do you guys not see the vision here? This is going to change your life forever. This is the get rich quick scheme, and this is how you're going to make money. You don't have to do a single thing ever making games. You don't need to learn verse code. I'll show another script right now. You don't need to learn how to make thumbnails. I'll show you how you can make thumbnails out of thin air too. Assets, 3D actual assets inside of your game that you can implement. You can do that out of thin air as well. This is the one-all shop for UEFN if you want to get rich online making Fortnite maps. So let me show you another script. This time it's going to be a tycoon. Alrighty, so let's go back onto Versify. We can go ahead and just open up a new project. We can call this one Dropper Tycoon Device. Obviously you can use the same chat, but it's memorizing what you actually put in. It's learning from its mistakes, you know? It's getting better over time, like Iron Man Jarvis. So what we're going to do is search up create me a Fortnite Tycoon Dropper Device. And as you guys can see, it is going to generate a fully functional Tycoon Dropper Device right before your eyes. As you guys can see, we have the Tycoon, we have all of the prompts and steps that it's telling you to actually set up this device. Like even if you guys go here, it's telling us the steps to actually set this up. So it's talking about the claimer trigger. So when you claim the dropper, when you claim the conveyor belt, the devices that are inside of your tycoons, it's telling us to set up the actual device properly. It's even giving us code to set this up as well for the spawners and stuff. We have all this code here for the tycoons that we can just copy and paste. Okay, it's crazy because the possibilities with this are seriously endless. You create the possibilities. You are limitless. You can do whatever you want. So we're going to set up this tycoon code and show you guys that it's actually fully functional and working. So I'm now copying and pasting the code. If you guys want this code, you guys can join the Discord in the link in the description. And obviously we're still inside of our Fortnite session, so we can go back inside of UEFN and put in the code. Okay, so we are inside of UEFN right now, and all we have to do is just go ahead and open up a new project, press add new verse file to project, and we're going to call this Dropper Device, or we can just call it Dropper. That's shorter, easier. And all we have to do is just open up the verse code project file and press Control V. And as you guys can see, fully functional Dropper Tycoon code. We can go ahead and press build successfully, and as you guys can see, it's building successfully. And now all we have to do is press build verse code at the top here. And as you guys can see, when I get rid of the search bar and we go to VCT content, we now have a Dropper Tycoon device. So let's go ahead and set this up. So right now, all we have to do is set up the Dropper device. As we have all of these triggers here, this is all we have to do, guys. So what we can do is go to all and search up trigger. We're going to need a few of these because that is what we need. So what we can do is copy and paste them nice and easily, and we can go ahead and link the triggers to the specified devices it needs to go to. So we have an income trigger, and we can also have a billboard. So let's go grab the billboard device. Like I said, guys, Versify is insane, guys. Like you're never going to have to struggle ever making games. So we can go grab the billboard device. There it is. And then this would be the dropper device. So obviously we do not have a dropper device yet, so we can go ahead and make one. But I'm going to add this default one right here. And all we have to do, guys, is just press save changes, and you're going to see the Tycoon fully functional with the dropper device. So let's go ahead and launch a session and show you guys. Okay, so we're inside of the session. Obviously we still have the double pump device working. That's all great and stuff. But now if we step on these triggers, as you guys can see on the top left, it's showing that we're generating money. Obviously I don't have any money actually set up. This is what removes it. This is what claims it. And over here we have a billboard sample text right here. So look, it's showing the money and the integers right here. I don't know if you guys could see that little zero. So the more that I step on this, obviously I'm never going to be getting money because I don't actually have it in the code set up. But if I set it up, you're going to see money being generated. So this is like the dropper device. This is fully functional and working. And of course, we still have the double pump device fully working and the Tycoon device system working as well. So now I want to show you guys an early special preview of the thumbnail AI generator coming very soon to Versify, and as well the 3D object generator. So if you guys head on into Versify, the pre-dashboard, these are all of the stuff coming very soon in the near future to Versify. We have the thumbnail creator, we have the analytics dashboard, we have the 3D asset generation, and we're going to be promoting the best map that is featured that is using my software Versify, who can make the best game possible with its imagination, because you can create whatever you want. So it's going to be featured and promoted and marketed here. This is truly your shot at generational wealth before your eyes, because once this is out, nobody is going to be learning verse code anymore. Okay, there's going to be no need. This is going to take their job away completely. There's not going to be any scandalous code reselling, no more fake giveaways, no more fake XP tutorials. Everybody will be making games because I'm here to revolutionize the space and make this the biggest biggest mainstream thing possible. So seriously guys, what are you waiting for? Join the Versify waitlist in the link in the description. Now this is what I want to show you guys, okay? So if we go ahead and go onto Fortnite GG, we can see the people that are making the most money online making Fortnite maps. As you guys can see, there's 11 people who've made $10 million plus. And that's going to be you guys. I promise you it will. That's going to be me helping you guys with the software. Why can it not be you guys as well? I don't understand that. You are the controller and the ruler of your life, okay? You control your destiny, nobody else. It's up to you to decide, to take the leap of faith and take the action, take responsibility for yourself and other people around you to achieve success. I'm here to motivate you. I'm here to motivate you and get paid doing so and make you rich as well. That is what we're doing together. And that is exactly why I've been doing all of this for years and years to this exact point. This is it, okay? The amount of impact that I'm going to have on your guys' life with this software, it's going to be monumentally insane. And I seriously cannot thank you guys enough for being here because this feels like one of my lifelong work. All I've ever wanted to do was vulnerably be able to express myself, share my mindset, share my wisdom, and motivate people. And I'm so blessed to be in a position where I can actually encourage you guys to take pursuit on something that is brand new to you guys. Because I'm going to be honest, I own the entire market. I am number one in the entire space. I'm creating the supply and demand. I'm creating the market as we go. There's not a single person on earth doing what I'm doing. And I say that with pride and honor because I saw an opportunity to take advantage of, because I know that this is going to be beneficial and inspire millions of people, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. So on that note, thank you guys so much for watching this video. This was the full-fledged video on Versify. I can't wait for you guys to join and get it. This is going to change your life. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Businesses and sponsorships, you can reach out down below. It's been your boy Davey Davis. Click the last video on the screen. Join Versify in the waitlist down below. Join the Discord. Follow all the social medias. I'm out. Peace. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a successful box fights in Fortnite as a beginner. Make sure to stick around until the end because the game that I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make is honestly super amazing. If you guys actually want any of the games that I talk about or make a tutorial on, I actually sell pre-made successful games for fairly cheap. If you guys would like to know more, you guys can click the link in my description and join my Discord. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright guys, so once we are loaded inside of Creative right now, all you have to do is just load the console up and create a new brand new island on XL Grid. It is right here, XL Grid Island. Just press confirm. You can title it whatever you want. I'm just going to call it Box PvP. Press confirm, and as you guys press confirm, the island is going to set portal, and then you're just going to be able to load in as just so. Alright guys, so once you guys spawn in, the first thing that I want you guys to grab is the player spawners, okay? Because you don't want to be flying in the sky when you're starting your box fights. So go ahead and equip your player spawners. I'm going to place down 16 of them. What I want you guys to do at the start of this actually is to copy these settings and then copy and paste this one and have it 16 times so you don't have to do it manually. These are the settings that I want you guys to have. Use it at island start. Yes. Visible in game. No, you don't want these visible in game. These are the only settings we need to have. So just turn off visible in game. So now what we can do is grab the phone and just copy and paste this 16 different times, okay? So once you guys have all of them placed down, it should look something like this. Obviously, this box fights is not going to be super spacious. I'm showing you guys the core mechanics of how to actually make a box fights, but it should look something like this. Now what I want you guys to do is grab the class selectors and the class designers. So equip both of these and we're going to place 16 different ones of them just like so. This is what I want you guys to do. So all you guys want to do is just place down the class selectors. Should look something like this thus far. You don't have to be crazy organized as long as you guys remember where you're actually placing your things, and you guys can just follow the line here, right? So it should look something like this, guys. You guys should have all of your class selectors and all of your class designers. This is how it should look so far, and all of these are going to be specific powers that we're going to create inside of this video. So now what I want you guys to do is head on into the gallery and prefabs and pick whatever selection of walls, floors, and roofs that you want inside of your box fights. Okay, so I'm just going to search up round. Awesome. So now we have some nice box fights walls, and here we have some nice floors. It doesn't have to be super colorful, but obviously the best is the best. So the metrics that we need is 8 by 8. All right, so watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just keep going across. Make sure to be counting when you're actually building. So it should look something like this when you guys are actually complete with your build. Now what I'm going to have you guys do is place your floors like this. Okay, so all we have to do is just fill in the gaps here and just place our floors. We're going to have the walls actually 5 times more higher. You want people to have free roam and access to build because it is a box fight. So you're supposed to be fighting each other boxed up. So just place your builds like so. I'm liking the way this is looking. I'm not going to lie. So it should look something like this. So now what I want you guys to do is just have these walls 3 times more higher and just fill in the walls here. Alrighty, so this is how it should look, guys. It should be 3 by 3 high. I'm not going to fill in the roof so you guys can see everything here, but I moved the player spawners over. Now what I want you guys to do is grab the timer device and the barrier device so people can't spawn and kill each other right at the start of the game. So go ahead, go into devices and search up barrier device and equip it, and search up the timer device and equip it. Now what I want you guys to do is grab a barrier and place it on all of the spawners here inside of the player spawner. Should look something like this once you guys are actually inside. And inside of the settings, this is what I want you guys to have. You guys can have it whatever you want, but I want you guys to have enable when receiving from the timer. So now what you have to do is place down the timer, have the timer on 3 seconds, and have it so on success, go to the barrier devices and press enable. As well, go to the barrier device, so whatever number barrier device you guys have. So go to the barrier number 2, and go to enable when receiving from timer device. So now when we actually spawn here for this player, it's not going to actually allow us to just shoot out and kill everyone. So the next thing that you guys need to do to make sure that all of this stuff works and all of the player spawners can actually have their abilities and powers and can kill each other, you want to link the timer devices to every single player spawner and barrier device like so. So on success, go to the barrier devices and literally just leave it on enable. You want to have that for every single barrier and every single player spawner. And then you want to go to the barrier devices, each individual one on player spawn, go to the timer device, start. This is what you want to do. So on player spawn, start for every single player spawner. Now what we're going to do is create the fun part of this entire video, the abilities and powers. So what I want you guys to do is link these class selectors into a specific player spawner. Okay, so enable when receiving from player spawner 1. So that means that it's going to switch us to this class. You don't always have to have it in order. So player spawner 24 on player spawned, it's going to switch to this class. But this is the fun part. This is what we do now. We link the class designer inside of the class selector. This is what we do. So inside of the class identifier, you want to select the class number of the class selector. So since we have class selector 11, we have to have the class designer identifying class selector 11. Whatever number the class selector is, you want to have the identifier, the number of the class. Okay, and this is how you create the abilities and powers. Okay, so I want this one to have infinite ammo when it lands on this player. You can actually have this on whatever you want. You can have max shields, you can allow shield recharge, you can have energy max, you can have allow sliding, you can allow kicking, you can have infinite reload, which is an ability that we're going to add right now. So once you hit OK, you should be good to go. We're going to create another ability here called double damage. I'm sure you guys know what this power is. It's very, very popular. So all we have to do is go to devices and search up damage amplifier and hit equip. And all we have to do, guys, is just place this down like so and link it to whatever player spawner or class that we want. So I'm going to link it to just the default class designer and selectors. So go into the damage amplifier device and head on into functions and press pickup when receiving from class selector on class switch, and go into the class selector and change player to the class when receiving from player spawner 25 or whatever player spawner you want. So now when I spawn and I'm numbered player 25, I swap to this class which has the 2x damage power up and ability. Does that make any sense? And we can do the same thing with the hearts. Let's grab the heart power, equip it, get rid of the player spawners because we don't need those anymore. Grab the heart device, go inside of it, go into functions and press pick up when receiving from class designer 10 on class switch, and then head on into class selector 10 since that's the one that we picked, which is right here. So class selector 10, change player to class when receiving from player spawner number 28 on player spawn. None of this is in order, but you guys get the gist. And inside of the settings here, we can actually have whatever health we want. I'm gonna have 1,000 health and show you guys. So health only. We could also have shield only, or we can actually have both. We're gonna have just health for now, and also to have it so it shows a visual as well. Okay, and also with the damage amplifier device, you guys can have the damage on whatever you want, but I'm gonna have 2x. You guys can have it on 5x, whatever you want. It doesn't matter. So I hope that covers everything thus far. But now what we want to do is create the storm device. So go ahead and pull out your phone and grab the storm controller device and grab the storm manipulator device and place them down like so. So once you guys have all of the devices in your inventory, all I want you guys to do is head on and place the storm controller and go and place the storm beacon. And you're going to see a nice purple glow here, which pretty much symbols that the storm is going to come in from this angle all the way into this final circle here. Even if we didn't have any settings or we didn't start the game, whatever, it's still going to come in here if we were to start the game. Literally right now, I'll show you guys. So as you guys can see, the storm is going to start in literally 5 minutes from now. You guys can see at the top here. I don't know if my webcam's covering, but the storm is about to come in literally 1 minute and 52 seconds. So you guys can really have the radius on whatever you want. I'm seriously just going to have it. I'm going to have multiple phases. I'm going to have phase 7. And I'm going to have the radius all the way up to 10. Now when I press OK, radius is going to be a lot bigger, so the storm is more wider. A lot of people can fit in the area and it's more dense and honestly more intense. That is it for the storm settings. Now I want to talk about the weapons. So to assign everybody with weapons, all you guys have to do is grab the team settings device. This is the device, team settings and inventory device. Go ahead and equip it. Then once it's placed down, all you have to do is just drag out the weapons that you want. So for instance, I want this crossbow, I want this sniper, I want this mythic pistol, I want the shotgun, and I want this bow and arrow. All I have to do now is grab the weapons and drag them into the item inventory spawner. They're going to get sucked inside of here. And when I actually start the game and respawn, I'm going to have all of these weapons inside of the box fights. So as you guys can see, in 3 seconds, this timer is going to go off and I have all of my weapons as you guys can see. So pretty much today, I've told you how to make a successful game and I've told you how to make powers and abilities inside of your box fights, but there's one thing that you're missing, and that is the thumbnail of the game. Just because you have a good game does not mean that it's always going to do well if you have bad promotion and bad marketing and a bad imagery and thumbnail. So I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how to do right now. So the software that I like to use to make my thumbnails for my box fights games is called Microsoft Bing AI. This is an AI software that allows you to create Fortnite specific images for your map thumbnails. I'm going to show you guys right now. Create me Fortnite skin SpongeBob theme. It's going to create me a Fortnite skin for my thumbnail that you guys can see just like here, like this one here. You're going to see in literally 2 seconds this thumbnail here that's going to be exactly like SpongeBob. As you guys can see here, we have SpongeBob pretty much in Fortnite here that we can replicate and use. We have a Fortnite camera, just like how they do on their Krabby Patty TV show. And this is how people are making their thumbnails, as you guys can see, because this game has made over $52,000 in the span of literally just 2 days, which is honestly insane. It was trending, it was in fan favorites, and this is some of the ways to actually make a successful thumbnail inside of Fortnite, just like my game as so called Skylanders Box PvP, which made over $7,000 in a single day, which is right here. As you guys see, 5,000 players, and the net profit was $7,000. Obviously, it says that that was in total, but no, it was actually in a day because it was actually on February 28th when I actually got to the 5,000 players, so it didn't have time to calculate and estimate how much I made. It just gave me a flat rate of the $7,000, and all of this averaging out was just to pan out and do the math of what I made in this specific day. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video down in the comments. This tutorial was completely made with my software Versify, which allows you to create any single thing and idea imaginable inside of UEFN and Creative. If you guys want to know more, click the link in the description. Enjoy the Versify beta. Simplify about your verse experience today with Versify. Without further ado, click the last video on the screen. Join the Discord where I'll react to more of your games if you guys want me to. Without further ado, it's been your boy Davy, Davis. I'm out.